All right. Hello. This is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan. So what is up, guys? Um, Coming to you live on Thursday, October 15th, Pacific Standard Time. And I think I got it going on here. Can you guys see and hear me? As always, I'm always doing something different every time here. So, hey, I see Wujita and Kay, Johnny Bravo, Michelle, I Bobby, Mimi, um, Hentai Memi. Hopefully, I got your name right there. So cool. Hopefully it's all good here. Donna, Talua. I'm glad you like my banana shirt here. Awesome. Cool. Always trying something different in these live streams. Different settings, different lighting, different everything. So it looks like it's all working here. Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking on my monitor. Seems like it's all happening. Cool. So what is up, guys? Yeah, I've just been busy. Today I've been driving around doing stupid errands. Turns out, like on my new video camera, I've been trying to troubleshoot this all week without a spare battery, but my battery is dead. I thought maybe the battery compartment was messed up, so I had to find someone with a similar camera, swap batteries to make that determination. I've just been doing weird stuff. That's one reason why I haven't been making so many videos lately. Just a lot of technical problems for the past week or so. And speaking of which, just cross our fingers. My computer's like frozen up like 3 times in the past day, so hopefully we're cool now. Hopefully, so in case I leave abruptly, that's what would have happened, a computer freeze of sorts. Hopefully that's not going to happen today. Just letting you know, I've just been doing with lots of strange odd things here. So anyway, guys, let's say, hey, Jamit, thanks for the super chat super chat tip there, Jamit, much appreciated. Let's see what's going on here. Got some kind of notification maybe from your from Jamit there. All right, so actually I'm gonna do something a little different here. I forgot about some extra stuff I got set up here. All right, so anyway, I want to mention I before I came on, I was copying what Vegan Gains does. Have you seen how some of his super chats, it's like a text to speech thing? If you you leave a certain amount of donation, like the computer voice speaks it aloud. I'll read your question there too, Jamit. Let's see. But anyway, let me show you what's going on here. Yeah, this is what Vegan Gains has set up. See if anyone's gonna be the first person to get a text to speech super chat. I tested it on my own without really running a live stream. It seems to work, but it'll be cool to see it happen in real time. But yeah, thanks, Jamit. What are you saying there? Can't stay racing for Thosa on short break. I have no idea what that means, Jamit, but thanks so much for your super chat tip there. Awesome. Let's see. So Mimi, I'll take first question here, Mimi. What is my staple go-to easy meal that doesn't include bananas? Good question. Yeah, I just had a little banana snack right before coming on here, because I remember my last live stream, it was kind of late at night and I was a little hungry, so I don't want to have that happen to me again. But if it's just a quick little snack, I had one of these today too. I'll just make a quick peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Just make sure you got some good whole foodish kind of bread. Let's see. In the evenings, I make muesli. I used to make it out of sprouted oats and almond milk and like raisins. Now I just got one from Bob's Red Mill that has some nuts and stuff mixed in too. But that's another one I'll have. This really, if you're talking about quick and easy, these are things you can make really quickly. Another one, Mimi, you might laugh at how simple this is. Just get a can of like black beans, whatever kind of beans, put them into a pot, a little cooking pot, heat them up for until they're warm. That could be a minute if you're really crazy on the burner. And warm up some tortillas. You can have like a little, Angie calls them bro tacos. I can make a little bro taco snack really quickly too. Maybe if you are motivated, cut up a little lettuce, get some shredded lettuce, or if you got some tomatoes or whatever you can throw in there, put some hot sauce, and you got a nice fill-in meal in under 2 minutes. So yeah, bro tacos. I just made them the other day. Strange. I haven't made bro tacos in a while. Angie always gives me a lot of I know a lot of. Not, I don't think crap's the right word, but she teases me when I make the bro tacos. You like bro tacos? I guess it's so primitive, but sometimes I'm just hungry. I'm often hungry, and I don't really care about oh, I got to make a fancy meal or something like that. So it's just bro tacos. Good camping foods like Stumpy, bro tacos. All these things I just mentioned are great camping foods. Peanut butter jelly sandwich. I don't think I ever brought that camping, but yeah, bro tacos or any kind of tacos are great for camping because you can bring the beans, the tortillas, muesli or some kind of cereal or something like that is good for camping. Watch our old camping videos. Old because we're not going this year, and we skipped last year. I had no idea that skipping last year, I would have to skip this year too. But yeah, watch our camping vids. Yeah, we got a lot on that. Let's see. Yeah, nut bars. Yes, things like that are good too. Yeah, I like Dave's Rockin' Bread. That's cool. I think I used. Yeah, we do have some Dave's Rockin' Bread in the fridge right now. I just forgot we got that, but I was using up some older, less tasty bread than Dave's. Yeah, I like making our camping videos too, Crunchy Curly. Thanks for sharing. Good to see you, Crunchy. Yeah, Kraken. Yeah, if you feel motivated, make your own vegan cheese. That's always a good option too, for sure. Yeah, someone's asking what's your best vegan cheese? I mean, there's the big ones like say Miyoko's if you want the best of the best maybe. Gosh, Angie's the cheese. Oh, gosh, I'm having a vegan brain fog moment here. Well, are you watching VD right now? I'm forgetting my favorite brands of cheese right now. Is it Follow Your Heart, Violife? Gosh, I don't like Daiya cheese. I'll tell you that much. But anyway, Johnny, you'll be moving. Where are you moving to? Just around cross town, or are you moving far away from where you're at right now? Are you moving to Las Vegas? Anyway, cool. Yeah, Sequoia is great for camping. Now's a pretty bad time to go camping, actually, though, in California. The fires are still burning, and, the weather's just kind of weird right now. I don't like Daiya because, to me, it's just it's got a lot of salt and oil and just kind of greasy. I know pretty much all of them are like that. It just seems to me, I perceive it, my taste buds perceive it as the most processed of them all, and they're all processed food, but that one just seems more hardcore than most of the other ones I like. And secondly, it doesn't taste as good as all these other ones I mentioned, say Miyoko's cheese. But yeah, I know Daiya's been tweaking the recipes, Michelle. They have so many I remember when they first came out, they had Daiya cheese, and now they have a whole family of cheeses and other products too. So yeah, I remember last time I tried them, though, I still wasn't that excited about them. But hell, if I was out with some friends and all they had were some vegan burgers with Daiya cheese, I wouldn't throw it away or anything. I'd eat it, And cool. So I want to share with you too, guys, if you're having trouble getting your chat through, or just want to see your message to me get spoken by this bot thing. You could be the first one. I just set it up before. I'm trying to do what Vegan Gains has. I've been impressed with all the technology in his live streams. Anyway, I put the link down there to Streamlabs. That's another way to send us a super chat tip without YouTube taking their, I forgot, what do they take? Half or 30%? I forgot what it is. YouTube takes a big cut and Streamlabs doesn't. So if you want to send us a super chat tip there, right, there's the link there for you at our relatively new Streamlabs page. I think this is our third live stream since I set it up. I'm always figuring out new things along the way. Or you just send an old-fashioned super chat tip down there through YouTube as well. And I'm saying if you want to make sure I see your message, I'll probably see it. But if not, you can send the link. Send a chat down there, and I'll see it splash into my face. Yeah, Raw83. Yeah, some people aren't big fans of Daiya. Some think it's gross. I wouldn't go as far as to call it gross, but yeah, it's not my favorite, Let's see, Mimi, you want to see me also? Let's see. Well, Angie live chat on here someday soon. Yeah, I think she's just kind of been busy. I know she's been really busy writing her book, and also too, she's trying to finish her book actually. We want to get it out for you guys. And secondly, people have just been so what's the word? combative and fighting lately. I don't know what it is. It's just in the air. I think she's trying to stay away from that. I tend to towards often, the videos I make are kind of some of more, it's a little reactive, little emotions get flagged. So I think she wants to stay away from that and just make the kinds of videos that she likes. But she's always on Instagram. So make sure you're following Happy Healthy Vegan on Instagram. She posts there daily. I mean, religiously. Sometimes we're so busy and it'll be like 11 at night. She goes, oh my God, I didn't post it. I go, you can chill. I don't think anyone's going to complain. And she's, no, I got to post. So she's always on Instagram. So she hasn't really left the scene. She's just not making as many videos. But I'll get her back in here. Who knows? If we cross our fingers, maybe she'll pop in here. She's just in another room working on her book right now. So you never know. But yeah, definitely follow Angie on Instagram. She's super active on there. She's more active on Instagram than I am on YouTube. So watch, follow her there. Instagram, Happy Healthy Vegan. Let's see. Cool. Yeah, maybe check it out. But yeah, she might come in here. You never know. Hey, Richie the Wolf, thank you for the super chat tip there. I was hoping you'd try it on Streamlabs so I could see the text to speech thing. So anyway, I appreciate it nonetheless here, Richie. Let's see what you say here. What kind of inspirational message would I send to someone who hates people due to their race, religion, sex, nationality, hoping they would change? Here is my message to you, Richie. Very serious question. It's very now. That's kind of the vibe, that Angie's not digging with a lot of people right now. But here's my personal experience. And if it's yours, let me know because, I don't think my experience is unique or all that uncommon. But if you are a friend of mine on Facebook, and I've deleted a lot of friends this year, actually. A lot of people I never met before. I go, who are these people that are saying all this stuff that's racist and sexist? And they're just saying crap like, that's offensive to Chinese people right in front of my face and stuff. And saying stuff, really sexist stuff too. So I don't want to get too political here, but I've noticed often these lines are drawn politically. I didn't know when in the United States history, at least in recent years, that racism is kind of political. There's like a political divide of sorts. Anyway, I'm just saying it's really hard to get through to people on that. I've called people out on just plainly racist comments here on YouTube and on Facebook and sexist. I was just called someone out on a sexist rant today. They were defending sexual assault. Anyway, there's no getting through. There is no getting through anymore. So I don't know what to tell you there. That's a good question. And so Richie, that's a good question. And unfortunately, I don't think right now, 2020, there's much hope of getting through anyone who's completely fine, totally okay with racism, sexism, ageism, ableism, all these horrible forms of bigotry. I don't know if you saw the video I put out, yesterday or the day before, about is vegan a religion? Well, the reason why I put it out is one of these sexist, racist dudes on Facebook was also saying crap about veganism, saying that we're... Oh. Oh, wow, it just happened. Well, Ralph Roberts, you were my very first text-to-speech super chat tip there. But I'll get back to you there, Ralph. 1 second, let me just finish my thought there. Yeah, I made this video because this guy was going on saying, oh, he was mad that I was responding to some racist crap he was saying on Facebook. He said, who are you to talk? I see you wearing a mask that says vegan on it. You have no reason to speak. Like, what? I should stay silent? What is it about vegans that we have to keep our opinion to ourselves and not say anything? How come he can get on a platform and say all this racist, sexist, ageist, ableist crap nonstop and unfiltered, but me, just because I choose to eat plants and not exploit and kill animals, that I have to stay silent? So I called him out on that. But anyway, that's what inspired me to make the veganism as a religion video, because that troll also said we're all just part of some crazy religion, which we're not. So anyway, so Ralph, you were asking about the cats, huh? The cats are doing good. Their names are Bodhi and Jojo. And there's been a heat wave. It's been a heat wave since August, basically. And they are loving it. We have another cat outdoors. He's not really ours, but he's kind of ours because, he pretty much lives on our property 24/7. And he has several names. His real name is Sugar, but I've been calling them Chubs. Yeah, but yeah, Bodhi and Jojo are indoor cats of, gosh, 7. I think this might be our 8th year with them. I think they might be 8 years old now. Holy crap. Wow, time flies, huh? But yeah, thanks so much for my very first text-to-speech Streamlabs super chat there. You're the first one. You'll go down in history forever on that. So thank you. I'm glad it worked. I'm glad it worked. Yeah, I saw Vegan. I've been watching Vegan Gaines' streams. Go, how's he doing all this stuff? And it all involved using Streamlabs OBS. I was using just regular OBS. If you don't know what OBS is, it's an open source, free software package where you can live stream. And it works on all platforms, which is really cool about it. And he's running it on PC, and it has a little more functionality than the Mac one. But I finally got it working pretty well. Hey, Goji Man, what is up, Goji Man? I want to say hi to Goji Man. What are you talking about? What is over? It is okay, very overhyped. I can't imagine what is what is it? What is Goji Man? What are you speaking of there? That is okay but overhyped. I'm very curious. Good to see you. I guess yeah, that's one advantage of coming on. Let's see. No, shouldn't you be asleep, Goji Man? It's isn't like 2 or 3 in the morning right now where you're at, unless you're like studying hard or something right now. If you got a big midterm or something tomorrow. Let's see. Yeah, we're all curious. What did Goji Man think is overhyped? Are they talking about the movie The Social Dilemma? Yeah, we don't have Netflix right now. I mean, we often have it. We just like sometimes we'll drop Netflix to get something else. And I had gotten like basically ESPN so I could make sure I didn't miss any of the NBA Lakers games, the Western Conference Finals, the NBA Finals. So yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but yeah, I'll check it out when we get Netflix again. I thought, isn't the, Jordan's Last Dance on there now? If anyone has Netflix, double check that for me. If Michael Jordan's The Last Dance, the documentary that I thought I would get when I got ESPN, but it's not on there. I guess it moved to Netflix. I'm kind of bummed. So I will get Netflix again soon because I want to see the Michael Jordan documentary. What's for dinner? Asked Pat. I don't know yet. That's a really good question. I just saw a little snack out of banana and a little peanut butter and jelly sandwich before I came on, so I didn't have some kind of vegan brain fog. I'm sure Goji Man knows what he's talking about. All these vegans with all their brain fog. It's a horrible thing. That's the worst thing about going vegan, huh? As soon as you go vegan, like the first hour or so after going vegan, you get brain fog. It just happens to everyone, and if you deny it, they think you're lying. Yeah, you don't need to have TV. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't really watch too much TV. I'll watch on demand old stuff, but yeah, like or on demand things like a Netflix type thing. But I don't really watch TV per se. Just like the basketball, the pro basketball, the NBA basketball. That's pretty much it, And I watched that presidential debate 3 weeks ago, and those probably the only 2 things I watched on TV: basketball and that one debate. Anyway, Leanie, your therapist misdiagnosed you with what? Hopefully you're okay. Let's see, Michael. Okay, I'm not maybe Goji Man can pipe in here. I just want to make it painfully clear. I'm not a medical doctor, nutritionist, dietitian, any kind of professional licensed health practitioner. But, if someone just randomly could tell you that they do a high carb, low fat vegan diet, that's what I do, and eat a lot of sugar daily. I don't do that part. I mean, I eat sugar in the form of whole food plants that have carbohydrates, but I don't eat sugar on top of that. They told me it helps anxiety and mood issues. Is this dangerous? My personal opinion, after being pretty much a high carb, low fat vegan for like 7 years, that is not dangerous, or else I would have horrible blood tests and all sorts of health issues. You would think after 7 years, you think the problems would manifest themselves much sooner than 7 years. But I have my blood tests here for everyone to see. I put them up every about 12 to 18 months, and I'm doing great for a 53-year-old dude. Better. I'm healthier now than I was like when I went vegan 10 years ago. as far as eating high carb, low fat, and I want to emphasize the and, a bunch of sugar, as you said your friend does, I mean, are they really just eating refined processed sugar? I mean, what the hell they need that for? They're already getting plenty of sugars in the form of whole food carbohydrates. So that's the part I kind of question. I wonder what that's all about. I mean, those are just like empty calories. There's no associated nutrients with it. You're just getting pretty much, you know, straight sugar. So I don't recommend that. But yeah, whole food based, high carb, low fat, which is really easy to do because most plants are high in carb, low in fat. Yeah, there's nuts and seeds, avocados, and exceptions like that. But for the most part, for eating plants, you're just automatically eating high carb, low fat. So hopefully I answered your question all right there. Wow, you're going to be 40, Goji Man. Awesome. Welcome to the over 40 club next year. I'll give you a whole year though, however many months it is until then, to enjoy your last months of 39. But yeah, it ain't that bad if you know, as I'm sure you are, you know, taking care of yourself in many ways, you know, as far as eating well and, you know, stress and, you know, all those things that can take their toll, and drug abuse and what have you. Not to say you're into that or anything like that, but yeah, I mean, I'm not into that either. So yeah, I try to live a lifestyle that promotes, you know, being decently healthy at my age. Oh, Peter, what if I need some help? Can you contact Dr. Mike Clapper? For a reasonable fee, he will do a video consultation with you. Oh, there's some good advice there. Yeah, yeah, Dr. Is it Jordan Clapper? Yeah, he's in like With the Health. Yeah, if you're having some health problems, I would suggest talking to or some questions about diet. Yeah, talk to someone like Dr. Clapper. Goji Man, is that part of your wheelhouse too? Can you help someone sort out the particulars of their diet, trying to help with anxiety and depression? They thought, you know, a friend told them to eat sugar on top of an already high carb, low fat diet. To me, that's the adding sugar part sounds a little, to me, dubious. I'm curious what your take would be, but yeah, great suggestion there from Peter. Yeah, just yeah, try to consult with a vegan medical doctor like Dr. Clapper. Yeah. I think some of these doctors too, I'm starting to see them do online consultations too. Like, you know, meet with them, video chat for like 30 minutes or 60 minutes or something like that. But yeah, it's a great idea. Let me find one thing here, guys. I want to make sure I am not missing your guys' comments there. Yeah, there's your comment there, Peter. Yeah, you sent it through Streamlabs. Thank you. Yeah, you've sent it several times through Streamlabs. So Peter knows how to do. Let me send that link to you guys here too. If you want to bypass, if you want to send a super chat tip and not have YouTube take the cut, so that you know your content creators get pretty much all of it. Yeah, I put the link there to Streamlabs. That's how Vegan Gains does it too, copying what Vegan Gains does. But yeah, yeah, contact Dr. Clapper. Yeah, video consultation, exactly. That's what we're talking about. So anyway, yeah, good suggestion there, Peter. Let's see. Hey Ryan, I don't think text to speech was audible on our end. Oh, as I pasted here, text to speech. I'm doing what Vegan Gains does. Text to speech is for all donations on Streamlabs that are $5, at least $5. $5 or over. It'd be $5, $6, $5.01, whatever. That'll get the text to speech thing. So if anyone does it again, I heard it the first time when who just did it here a second ago? It was Ralph Roberts. I heard his. That was how long ago? That was about 10 minutes ago. So here is a very important question asked Tim Ra. Do we give kids vegan candy on Halloween? It was quiet to you? Huh. Oh, I heard it. Weird. Well, if someone does it again, we'll try. See, I'm just working out all the kinks. You know, I haven't done this this is my first time trying text to speech here. Anyway, we'll try it again and we'll see if anyone else hears it. But yeah, as far as vegan candies, we're probably not going to do anything this year for Halloween. But last year we went all out. We got a big bunch of Jolly Ranchers, which we did our due diligence and checked. They're vegan. And there's so many other vegan candies. You guys can comment down there. You guys did on my live stream. I think maybe you guys said Skittles. What others, you know, are, you know, there's a bunch of candies that are accidentally vegan. Yeah, they didn't intend for them to be vegan. That wasn't their goal or anything like that. But a lot of foods just naturally don't have animal products in them. So, yeah. That's it's fun to do. Give them, give them at least something that's going to be vegan, right? So you can help in that regard. 5 tips. That's a lot. I'll give you 1 tip, Russell, for starting a vegan diet. Let me find my water here. Is just making sure you have stable go-to meals. That every day isn't like a weird, new, crazy adventure. Just like real life, right? Every day shouldn't be a crazy eating adventure. You should kind of have some go-to meals. So just transpose those old go-to meals that were not vegan into your new go-to vegan meals. You want life to seem is kind of like patterned as can be. You don't want it to be boring, I'm saying, but you don't want it to be a struggle and a new adventure every day either. Or else it becomes too hard. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's so hard being vegan." Every day they're cracking open a recipe book and making some weird recipe that takes forever. You wouldn't do that in normal everyday life before going vegan, right? So just you'll have to do that at first, possibly. And if so, our website, Happy Healthy Vegan. Let me put a link to that. Actually, I'll just take you to let's go to a web browser here, and here's our website. And 1 second here, and I'll take you back to our home page where actually it's right here. The print book of Keep It Carb Baby is out of stock right now, but we still have the ebooks. Those don't go out of print or anything like that. We're keeping it half price, $6.50, and that's half off, and we're going to keep it at that price until life is kind of what we could more or less call normal. And I understand that could be a long time. So anyway, here is a link to it, guys, down in the chat there. If you want to get the ebook for half off, $6.50. A lot of you guys might be in need right now of finding some new recipes. Even though you've been vegan a while, maybe you don't have you're used to going out all the time, and it's tougher right now. So anyway, good questions, guys. Sergio, I didn't see the context, but yes, junk food vegans are still vegans, and you'll never hear me criticize a junk food vegan for being a junk food vegan. Oh, I forgot to get back to my main menu here. I'll never criticize a junk food vegan for being a junk food vegan, because why are we vegan for? I mean, it's an ethical, moral decision, and animals don't care if you're eating Oreos and potato chips and French fries all day, or if you're eating whole food plant-based. They don't give a crap. They just don't want to be killed. They never asked to be bred into existence for exploitation and slaughter, so they don't care. So, but yeah, that being said, if you want to, as Goji Man said, wow, you're pretty decent for 53 if you want to be healthy. I would recommend not being a junk food vegan. You probably get away with it for a while when you're younger, but when you're my age, you got to be a bit more careful. Just like, it's not just me. It's like, if you watch some of these older pro athletes, the guys in their 30s, 40s even, they just can't eat like they did when they were 22 and kicking ass. If you want to extend what your body can do and do it well, I strongly recommend cleaning up your diet. That's just kind of universal. Maybe not all these guys are vegan or anything, like Mike Brady or is that his name? LeBron James, Chris Paul, but I'm saying, if you want to extend what your body can do, your youthful vibes, clean up your diet a little bit. That's my 2 cents. Mike Brady, no, that's the dad on the Brady Bunch, man. I totally blew it. Who's the football player of Brady? I totally screwed it up. My bad, guys. I don't watch football. I don't. No offense to football fans. I mean, I don't have time to watch all these sports. I just watch the ones that I play and know a bit about, Tom Brady. Wait, yes, Tom Brady. Thank you. Not Mike Brady. Mike Brady definitely wasn't plant-based in any way. Yeah, but you see all these older athletes. LeBron now is going to be 30. I think he's going to be 36 this week. Maybe he turned 36 already. You just can't. He's eating more plants now. Chris Paul getting older. NBA eating more plants now than ever before. So got to clean up your diet. But you don't have to. You can be a junk food vegan if you don't care about what I was just talking about, like extending your physical abilities into middle age and beyond. You don't have to do that if you don't care about that, no bigs. Let's see, Michael, your doctors keep recommending the blood type diet, and apparently type A's are successful vegans. I would ask your doctor to see some like independent verification of this, like peer-reviewed studies, because from everything I remember before, that has been like completely debunked. There's no statistical correlation between blood types and your body's ability to be vegan or to succeed as a vegan or process food as a vegan. I mean, I've seen no confirmation of that whatsoever scientifically. It's just, at best like pseudoscience. But ask your doctor what kind of peer-reviewed studies demonstrate this. Curious. It's based on statistics. Well, still, that doesn't mean anything. That means you could be the wrong blood type for being vegan. And I'm not saying this is true, but you could be. If this is how statistics means, it's probabilities. You could be the wrong blood type and still be totally thriving on a vegan diet. Statistics doesn't condemn you. It just shows probabilities that such an outcome may or may not happen. But yeah, say who knows? I could say there's whatever. I think you understand what I'm saying there. Yeah, I should do a video on the blood type diet, guys. Yeah, thanks. Because I never did that. I just heard this many times. So maybe I will do that. Just so once and for all, I can have a definitive word. I can refer you guys to a video and I'll know for sure what's up with the blood type diet. So that's a good idea. I'll write that down in the back of my mind. Potential future video on the blood type diet. Why not, right? Everyone wants to know these things. Let's see. Yeah, I think Mike the Vegan did one. But yeah, these are things, videos that probably were from a while ago, right? Hey, Race Lover, I didn't realize, I was flying without a moderator this whole time and didn't freak out. But I'm glad to see Race Lover here. Because usually if trolls come, they don't come right at the beginning, typically. They come later on. I don't know why that is, but that's usually how it works. Wow, Michael, another tall person here. Awesome. Good question. You're 6'7" and 165 pounds. Put in perspective, I'm 6'4.5" and 193 pounds. So I'm a little shorter and weigh about 30 pounds more than you. How much should I eat to sustain my health? Make the blood type video. Okay, again, I don't want to give you any advice. I'm not a medical doctor or an athletic trainer or anything like that. But I'll tell you, from my experience, a person of my size and my activity level, I haven't really sat down and calculated out every meal for a sustained period of time, but roughly 3,000 calories a day is what I need. As opposed to some people try to get by on some people are recommended 2,300 calories. That's for smaller people, shorter, way less, and not necessarily as active. But yeah, if you're a big dude like me, I would say 3,000 calories is a good ballpark, and you might want to bump that up if you're very active, especially if you're doing lots of aerobic endurance kind of work, swimming, surfing, cycling, running, stuff like that. But yeah, it's just roughly, that's a good ballpark to aim for. It's 3,000 calories, and it could be more than that. But yeah, if anyone tells you a guy your size only needs 2,500 or 2,200 calories, they probably don't know what it's like to be a guy your size. The bigger a person or a creature is, the more calories you need to sustain yourself. The smaller you are, the fewer you need. Let's see, what was that race? Howdy, Ryan, Jerry Vegan, and you in the blue shirt. Wow, you can see people. Wow, be careful, guys. Race Lever can see you somehow. It's pretty frightening. That might not be a bad idea, Michael, an app to track your calories. I mean, online, if someone wants to find this out, there's calculators you could find that calculate how many calories you need. They calculate that, it's based upon your dimensions, as you gave us there, your basal metabolic rate, which is basically how many calories you need just to be alive, just like if you were in a coma sitting down all day or something like that. And then you add up for that as you have more activity in your life. So there's ways you can get a approximation of how much calories you should get. And your age is a factor too. So I would check those out to see check a few out in case one is really off and crazy, giving some horrible advice. Check it. That's what I do on the internet when you're looking for advice. Triangulate, find multiple confirmations of what you're looking for from as reputable sources as possible. And then, yeah, there's apps like Cronometer, Cronometer, TER, is that right? Chronometer. Just look at it. It's an app, it's a website, and it'll give you pretty much all the nutritional information, calories, anything you want to know about any food type. You can type in like how many bananas you had or how many grams of a food you had, and it'll give you the data you're looking for. Cool. Well, cool. Glad to see another big man here. Awesome. Let's see. What else you guys asking here? Tony Bomb Tony. Hey, if you want to get a website, Tony, you can Tommy Bon Tommy, you can do this with me. Go get a website open for body mass index calculation and do it for me. You can tell me what it is. I thought it's like 23 point something, but I'm 6'4.5", so like, you know, type in like six, whatever you need to do for 6 feet, 4.5 inches. And so let's say 193 pounds. That's what I've been the last several times that I've weighed myself in the mornings, and I think I weigh a little bit more at night. But yeah, check it out. You tell me what it is. I think it's 23.6 or something like that, but it'd be cool if someone wanted to punch that in for me. 6 foot, 4.5 inches, 193 pounds, 53 years old if they asked. My blood type, Peter, I have no idea what my blood type is. It's kind of ironic, since I've had labs drawn on my blood, for all these years as a vegan, but nowhere on these tests do they tell you your blood type, and I really don't know what my blood type is. Is that funny? Well, Leany, 4'11.5". Wow. You should just round that up to 5 feet there, Leany. But yeah, compared to you, I'm pretty freaking tall. If you put me on, like, say, a professional basketball team, I wouldn't be the tallest guy. I wouldn't even be, like, in the middle. I'd be on the shorter side of things. It's all kind of relative, I guess. Oh. Hey, there's Angie B. Let's say hi to Angie. Yeah, I was kind of playing around before I went on tonight. Which kind of look would I go for tonight here? And yeah, I'm using a color lookup table that kind of applies a cinematic effect here. And I did a little bit of color grading, color tweaking before I went on. Angie's in the house here. People want to know what Angie's doing tonight, and I told them what I thought you were doing. Are you working on your book right now? Yeah, I still, it's hard for me to color grade these live streams. Yeah, it's a little greenish. I agree with you, but I can color grade the videos that the non-live videos. I can make those look really good now. But yeah, the live stream, but still, this looks way better than what I was getting before. And if I want to go low light, I can go low light on this camera too. Okay, Johnny did my BMI. It's 23.2. Thank you. I thought it was higher than that. 23.6. So BMI 23.2. BMI of like anything over 20, well, if I remember right, 25 to 30 is considered overweight, and over 30 is obese, and I forgot where morbidly obese comes. I think it's 35. I'm just saying I'm on the upper end of healthy, normal BMI. Okay, so yes, I was right. Angie is completing the veggie nori rolls recipe right now. Damn, that sounds good. If you need to complete it in the kitchen tonight, that would be really awesome. But I'm joking. I don't even think we have the ingredients for that right now. Huh? That would be amazing, though. Yeah, guys, you really don't know, man. There's so many good recipes in Angie's next book. You really are going to be surprised. And Tracy, the moderator, who's not with us tonight, unfortunately, she's helped out on a lot of them to make them like different ways of preparing them, like in the air fryer, which she's good at. She has a few where she added some onions or garlic back in, because you guys know we're not big fans of those. So there's going to be a lot, and it's going to be easier. Not everything's going to be like fresh farmers market food. There's things from cans like beans and stuff like that. So it's going to be even easier to make these recipes. Not that keep it carb was hard, but we're trying to keep it, as much as whole food as possible. And we still are, but now we allow whole foods that come from a can. It shouldn't be the end of the world, right? Let's see. Yeah, Ralph, if you like garlic, that's cool. Yeah, we never said, like, don't eat garlic because it will kill you or you're a bad person if you eat garlic. Nothing of the sort. It's just a personal preference, It's just a personal preference. Let's see. Thoughts on keto vegan? Yeah, Kirsten. Someone asks that every time, and I'll try to find your follow up there, Kirsten. But what is it that people hope to get from vegan keto that you couldn't get from a non-vegan keto? Like say eating like whole food plant, high carb, low fat, whole food based vegan. Like what is vegan keto going to do? Is it just the way that the initial rapid weight loss thing that you get when your body's in a ketogenic state? I mean, that's not like real weight loss. Most of it's water loss. It's not something that you can really say, yeah, I lost weight, really. So I'm not sure what it is. If you're looking for like a long-term healthy diet and lifestyle that naturally promotes a healthy body weight over time, I'm not sure what's better than high carb, low fat, whole food, vegan base. Like, I wish Tracy, our moderator, was here. She's lost over 80 pounds, her husband over 100, I believe, just from eating like how Angie and I eat, not even really doing a whole lot of exercise at the time either. Let's see, Kirsten, it's not really for weight loss. Feel better with fats, more full, less sugar. Okay, awesome. You don't have to flip to the other side and eat so much fat and so low in carbohydrate that you go into a ketogenic state. Just eat more fats. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a macro portion of like, say, maybe 60% carbohydrate rather than 70 or 80, and the other balance of protein and fats. We love fats too. I mean, we eat avocados all the time. I eat nuts and seeds pretty much every day. We're not afraid of fats whatsoever. So if you feel better eating more fats, eat more fats, but don't overeat fats to the point where you have to be ketogenic, because I don't think there's anything to be gained. But yeah, just play with your fats a bit more for sure. Don't let people. I know there's some people in the vegan world that really shun fats and make them sound evil and stuff like that. No, fats are awesome. You're not going to die eating avocados and nuts or anything like that. See, race lover, you lost 125 pounds when you went vegan. Dumped your carnage girlfriend. Wow, I didn't know you lost 125 pounds, Race. That's wild. Crazy. That's a lot of weight. Wow, I thought I was pretty badass, losing like 60 pounds back in the day. That's crazy. Let's see. And I'm a big fan of sunflower seeds. As far as those little seeds go, I like pumpkin seeds better. But I've been eating a lot of cashews lately. Karma Nuts sent us a bunch of nuts here. And actually, let's see. Let me see if I can find... Yeah, guys, if you guys want to get some Karma Nuts, we have a coupon code there. I'll put the link in the show chat here for Karma Nuts, because we have a coupon code that'll get you... Yikes, I just lost it. Let's see. 15% off any order at Karma Nuts. So check it out. Yeah, they sent us a whole bunch, and I've been eating those. I love their cashews. They are the best cashews, literally. They don't pay us to say that. We have an affiliate coupon thing with them. But yeah, I've kind of backed off on the pumpkin seeds while I've been enjoying all these cashews lately. So like I said, I eat nuts pretty much every day. Avocados, many days, like in a week's time. I would say maybe like 4 days of avocados. So anyway, let's see what else is going on. Let me get some water. Let me stay hydrated. Yes, water. Water is a good thing. All right, so I mentioned too, I got over 110 people watching right now. So if you want to make sure that your comment gets in front of my face, you can ask multiple times. You can leave a super chat tip, and I'll paste the link to Streamlabs, where you can leave a special super chat tip there that YouTube won't take their fees off it. And if you donate more than $5, there should be text to speech. Someone said earlier they weren't sure if they heard it or not, but we'll see what happens. It should be working out. Only one person did it so far. This is what Vegan Gains does in all his live streams. I'm trying to copy what he does because he has all these cool features in live streams that I've been envious of. I've been wanting to incorporate them into my live streams. Yeah, so that's one way to get a comment in my face, super chat tip, or on Streamlabs there. Take your pick there. All good. Let's see, Johnny, do I still live stream on the App Storm like I did in May? I tried it out a few times, Johnny. No, it was just too kind of difficult for me to incorporate into my routine. There wasn't that many people on Storm. It's a really new startup thing. Maybe I'll have regrets in a year when it becomes the next TikTok or something. But no, I just kind of gave that up, and no hard feelings. I wish them the best, and yeah. I just, limited time in life trying to figure out, the most effective ways to spend my time. So, yeah, is the town hall still going on there, Blacklit? Yeah, I in my some reason I thought it was last night and it's tonight, huh? The Joe Biden town hall. I mean, if you don't know who you're going to vote for by now, that's why I'm not even bothering to watch it. Pretty much everyone knows. But anyway, cool. Michael, jerk, where did hunter-gatherers get their sources of B12? I mean, you're going to have to ask like a paleobiologist that one, not like a person who's on a paleo diet. I'm talking about an academic, a scholar that understands the diets of people in Paleolithic areas, because there's all sorts of regions that people lived in the world, different latitudes and different times. The Paleolithic era spans. Oh. I think. All right, did you guys just hear that right now? I heard it in my headphones. Did you guys hear Peter's super chat tip there that on Streamlabs that did voice to text? Let me know if you guys heard that or not. Let me know before I go any further. Just curious. Fats don't all elevate cholesterol the same. It was barely, huh? Okay, I think I know how to fix that. Let's see. I think I know what happened there. I think I need to crank the volume up on it more. 1 second, guys. So you did hear it, huh? All right, so that's a good sign there. Crap. Well, how do you do that again? Yikes. Oh, man. Oh man, where is it? I'm sorry, guys. I'm new at this. Oh man, I don't see where it's at right now. I was just messing with it earlier. I hate new technology, and I'm not like totally like hip on it. Let's see. Okay, that was a test one there. No one just donated 64. If you saw that, that was me trying it. I am not seeing the thing right now to make the text-to-speech louder. God, where is the button at? I feel so stupid right now. It's usually here when I go here, and of course when I'm live and on the spot, it's not here right now. Let me try this. See if that did it. Nope, that didn't do it either. Okay, at least we know. So wait. Let's see. Who heard it? Let me see. Tim didn't hear. Let me know if anyone heard that or not. The text to speech. Okay, it's obvious I'm not going to find it right now because that's how it is right now. Let's see. No one heard it, really? Okay. All right. Well, thanks for letting me know that. Timrod, you did hear something. You think you heard it indirectly through my mic? Oh, that's totally possible too. Huh. All right. I will try to figure this out, man. Sorry, guys. See, Vegan Gains has such a huge advantage having done this for so long and has it all worked out. I wish I could have Vegan Gains set this all up for me. That'd be so cool. Yeah. Something's not working right. Yeah, this thing's called the alert box. I'm in the page that tweaks the alert box, and it's acting like I don't have an alert box right now. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. So Anyway, thanks though, Peter. That sucks. I feel sorry for that. Let me look at your comment now. After all that's there. Let's see. Have I seen the new documentary by David Attenborough, documenting basically his documentary basically telling us exactly what to do to save our planet, including going vegan? No, that sounds rad. What's the name of it, Peter? That would be a cool topic for me to make a video about. So thank you, Peter, not only for your super chat tip, but for that piece of information. If not, I'll just Google David Attenborough documentary and see what that's all about. But yeah, this is what I've been saying pretty much every day. Did I say Uncle Walt? Is Uncle Walt here? Uncle Walt's here. Hey, Uncle Walt. But yeah, so I've been talking about here for 7 years that the best thing that any individual can do right now, if you want to help save the planet in many regards, not only greenhouse gas emissions, but like say Amazon rainforest destruction, habitat loss, pollution, go vegan. It's the best thing you can do as an individual, because as we're seeing right now in real time, we don't have the time to wait for governments and nations to act. They're just dragging their feet and ignoring most of these issues. Animal agriculture is the most destructive force our planet has seen, apart from say like a nuclear bomb or an asteroid or a meteor hitting the Earth, a large one. It's the largest one that we're experiencing right now. Hey, Timothy S., thank you for your super chat tip. So yes, I agree with that documentary from David Attenborough. Yes, going vegan. It's Life on Our Planet on Netflix. All right, thanks, Peter. Thanks for sharing that with anyone. And I just don't have Netflix right now. That sucks. I don't have it right now. Bummer. We'll get it again soon. But yeah, thank you. Thanks so much, Timothy, for your super chat tip there. Much appreciated. You have a question, so I appreciate you sharing your gratitude with us here, because we're a pretty small channel. Every bit helps. It really does. Just to keep the lights on and just to basically live life. You guys see us. We don't do all this fancy travel. We don't get on. God, I think I've only been on an airplane 3 times in the past, like in the last decade, I think, at least since we started our channel. I can think of 3 times I've been on an airplane. That was 4 times. Once to New York to go to Woodstock Fruit Festival, 3 times to San Francisco, and then last spring, a year and a half ago, Angie and I went to Las Vegas because we had some free miles we had to use for a trip that we canceled. So yeah, you guys know we just keep it pretty chill. See, and 4 or 5 of those flights are all right here in California. So yeah, we live a pretty modest life. So anyway, thank you guys. You guys think you heard it through my headphones? Wow. Okay, I gotta really see what's up with that. Wow, I feel so like a techno Luddite right now. That's funny, Race. Yeah, fly like Tony Stark does, without an airplane. Okay. Carl, yeah, what happened in my political race? One sentence summary is that the primary election here in California was March 3rd. That's when all 7 of us ran, and the top 2 vote getters of the 7 of us candidates are facing a runoff in the November election. I got 5th out of 7, and so I'm out of the race right now. I'm supporting one of the 2 candidates because one of the 2 is a complete farce and criminal, basically. Maybe criminal's the wrong word. In case you're watching, don't want to be held liable for what I said. They're just someone I think is a very bad person, very deceptive person. So anyway, I'm out of the race now, but I'm still helping out as much as I can. In fact, just today I met with someone who's a very big political mover and shaker here in Long Beach. I went to his office, and he wanted me to make a video about this candidate that I think is a bad person, because I made videos about her before showing how she doesn't really live in Long Beach, and she lied basically about where she lived at and about the political party that she's truly affiliated with, just so she could try to get votes here in Long Beach. Anyway, yeah, bad deceptive persons are most likely to win, and she has a lot of money in her campaign. So anyway, yeah, I still have time to make another video exposing her latest scandal. There's just one scandal after another. It's just a non-stop scandal, and she just keeps making up dumb excuses the whole time to try to explain these scandals that pop up along the way. Yeah, like she's saying how she's so Long Beach. If you see her opening statement at the debates, I grew up in Long Beach. I went to high school in Long Beach, college in Long Beach, Long Beach, Long Beach, Long Beach. I love Long Beach. Going to stay in Long Beach forever. Well, why do you have a house? You've had a house in not Long Beach, in Orange County, a whole nother county, for like a decade or two. Her children don't go to school here. They go to school in Orange County. Just all these just misrepresentations of how Long Beach she really is while living in another city, in another county. Anyway, enough of that. But anyway, I'm still trying to not have her win because we don't want someone like that representing our district. I don't want someone coming from Orange County to represent me in Long Beach City Hall. So anyway, let's see. Uncle Walt raises a really good question. You know a lot, Uncle Walt. Why do some people who used to be vegan and fall off the bandwagon become so anti-vegan? Is it that they can't blame themselves? Yes. Exactly, you got it right. They think, oh, the reason I failed at being vegan while all these other guys haven't failed yet is because veganism is wrong and awful and health wrecking and it's going to happen to them soon. No, I've made dozens of videos about these people that quit being vegan, and pretty much all of them, maybe there's one or two exceptions. I mean, it's like, a given. When someone quits being vegan, I go, okay, let me ask, did they do one of the following? Did they have long stints of being raw vegan? Were they into like fasting? Were they into eating extreme restrictive kinds of diets? Like ones that'll maybe eat like juice mainly. They'll have juice and then maybe eat a little like broccoli or something, just really restrictive diets, avoiding like completely healthy food groups. And some go off the deep end. They drink urine, they drink turpentine. They didn't think maybe those are what wreck their health somewhat, So I'm getting asked, I'm not making fun of them. I'm just pointing out how, a diet that's been proven to work for so many people has the recommendation of health organizations as being a healthy, adequate diet, nutritionally adequate diet. Says the American Academy of Nutrition Dietetics. I mean, they didn't say, but for some people you'll get really ill. No, I mean, they can't take into account that how you're being. They said appropriately planned vegan diets. So if you're just eating like kale and juice all day, that's not appropriately planned. If you're just eating Oreos all day, that's not appropriately planned. Just like if you're a non-vegan, if you're just eating crap all day, you'll probably develop health issues. That's why vast majority of Americans, especially my age, are on multiple pharmaceutical drugs to treat their physical and health ailments. So yeah, that's what's going on there, Uncle Walt. People doing veganism in some kind of weird way. They think they know better, than just doing just a healthy, balanced vegan diet. And, there's some kind of a radical, trendy way of being vegan. Then they blame veganism as a whole. It's like, bro, I never ate like you. I never drank urine. I never fasted for 35 days. I never was a fruitarian for 2 years or whatever. I never did any of that stuff. And here I am, vegan, longer than you, still doing it, older than you, still fine and healthy. So anyway, he kind of pushed a little button there on me, Uncle Walt. Not a problem. That's not a bad thing at all. All right, let me try something here. No, that's not going to work. I seen if I could fix that problem on Streamlabs, and wasn't working there. So anyway, all right, let's see what other questions you guys have here for me. All right, so let me get some water too while I have a quick moment. Wild Carl, before going vegan, had a heart attack. And vegan now, coming up on 3 years. Well, great to hear. I mean, yeah, doing a heart healthy diet sounds like awesome. Good for you. Peter, I'm sorry, I looked on Streamlabs and I didn't see it. That's why I'm tripping right now. Like, why am I not seeing what I saw earlier tonight about... Oh, I think I see it now. There was I'm using a beta of it. So let me try it again, Peter. Aha. Let's see. And I know sound volume was 50%. Let me see what I can do here about, let me see what I can do. I just played it on my headphones right now. Did any of you guys hear that ring? Let me try it again. Let's see. There's different sounds too. Let me try this. A little trap beat. Can any of you guys hear any of these sounds right now? Let me know. do a little EDM there. No one's hearing this, huh? Huh. Weird. All right, let me do this. Let me send a little test right here. Try this out. Tell me if I just hit a button here. All right, let's see if this happened really or not. No one just said. Okay, did you guys see John donated 79 bucks? That was me doing it. Now let me know if you guys heard anything there. Let's see. Let's see. Did you guys hear anything there? Let me know. Try one more time. Okay. All right. Thanks. All right. I will. I'll troubleshoot this. I'll just do like you can go on Streamlabs and pretend you're streaming. Just record it to your hard drive and see what happens. So I'll analyze this. In fact, I'll analyze this live stream, but I'll figure out what's going on. I mean, that's pretty much what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks is troubleshooting a bunch of stuff. So, crap. Why is it not playing sounds to you guys? Huh. Let me see if there's anything else I'm missing here really quick here. Oh, well.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
Someone asked about the squirrel. So let them know I just posted a pic of the new male squirrel on Instagram.
Oh, okay. Angie informed me that someone was asking about the squirrel that she, shows on her social media. So if you go to our make sure you're following us on Instagram. That's Angie's thing. She's posting there every day, often multiple times a day. Happy Healthy Vegan, all one word, Happy Healthy Vegan. And she just made a post about the squirrel. So if you're asking about the squirrel there. All right, so so thanks for letting me know you're not hearing the super chat sounds. I just wonder, are you guys hearing? Have you guys heard any of the dings, like little bell-like sounds, like that have happened periodically throughout this live stream? I just assumed you guys are hearing them, like right now, this little donation that came through.
A donation come through and I didn't hear a ding.
You didn't hear a ding either?
I didn't hear a ding, but I was like, oh, what's this weird? Because like
the little man running thing, the little graphic.
Yeah, the graphic was different, but I didn't hear anything.
Okay, I just assumed everyone heard the dinging, so I'm gonna have to figure out why people are not hearing the dinging.
Rats.
That's just my life, right? Troubleshooting.
All you've been doing is troubleshooting this week.
See, Angie can verify. That's all I've been doing. Is this troubleshooting? That's all I do is troubleshoot.
I'm so sick of it.
Like, how come things just don't freaking work for me? Everything's just always a struggle,
Because it's Mercury retrograde.
Screw Mercury retrograde. Screw you, Mercury. Go back to normal rotational direction. Don't like Mercury retrograde.
Go direct. All right, I'm starving. I'm gonna start some food because my mouse is out of juice.
Yeah, let's what are we gonna eat? People are wondering.
I don't know. I mean, would it be weird to have soup?
No, I don't think it'd be weird to have soup.
Going off the ingredients, I need to make minestrone.
Yeah.
Because, I'll tell you why. Because I have a lot of squash. I've got a lot of bell peppers and potatoes.
Okay, well let's do it. That sounds awesome. Let's have soup.
Okay, you have your choice.
Okay, I have my choice, guys. Tell me, what do you think?
Would you rather have like fat, round rotini noodles?
Okay.
Or wild rice in the soup?
Huh, wow.
Considering there's going to be potatoes.
I can go either way on that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm torn too.
Will the wild rice take longer to cook? I mean, will it make it sit in there for like an hour as opposed to like the noodles, like, what are you guys thinking there?
I don't know. I haven't made it with those noodles before, so it'll be new.
Okay, well, yeah,
wild rice has more flavor.
Oh, Race Lever has a great answer. Half noodles, half rice, why choose?
Half calf.
Half calf, yeah.
All right, well, I'll have to take a picture and post on Instagram so they'll know the answer of how it turned out.
It's kind of, the division is half between rice and noodles, too, so.
Oh, hey, did you ask them if they want more copies of the Keep a Carb Baby book? Because, I'm really thinking we should put an order in.
I'll ask them that later, all right.
I see it right behind you. Does make me think of it.
Okay.
And the soup is in there.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Yeah.
All right, guys, cool. So you saw dinner get decided right then and there. Yeah, soup sounds good right now. even though it's warm, like we're having a heat wave of sorts. But Roodles, yeah. How about noodle rice? Nice. Yeah, nice. That sounds good, me, myself, and now. If you could like send that to me through the Star Trek food teleporter, that would be rad. Johnny, Andrew's asking, yeah, about Keep It Carb Baby, because we have the ebooks, obviously, but we do have the print book, and she saw mine here, and you know, I got one of those small business administration loans a few months back, you know, so I'm thinking about not only pressing up Angie's new book, but pressing up Keep It Carb Baby too, for those of you guys that have been wanting to buy the print book, and maybe bundling it when we get the new book, like a special if you get the two together. I don't know, let me know if you guys are into that kind of thing. Do you guys want to see a hard copy or printed of Keep It Carb Baby? Because that's going to cost me, let you guys know how it works on the inside. You know, if we get like 300, I don't know, if I get probably, well, I think the last time I just got 100 or 150 made, it was like a couple $1,000-ish, something like that. You know, they're kind of expensive to press up. So, but anyway, I got the money from the SBA loan, so I can do stuff, you know, for our business. So let me know if you guys are cool with that, if you guys like to see that. Let's see. Me, myself, and I went away from vegetarian, which probably includes a lot of like dairy, right? You know, which can contribute to acid reflux, which went away. Yeah, Angie had issues like that too. Again, I'm not a medical doctor. I don't know what the actual research says, but I know Angie was having acid reflux and other gastrointestinal type issues when she was vegetarian. That was one of the reasons why we went vegan in the first place. Not the only. I mean, yeah, of course we were opposed to animal cruelty and exploitation, but yeah, that went away. That cleared up. Eczema cleared up for her. What do I think about the pescatarian diet? I mean, ask Ruben. That's a good question. I mean, I think you're on the path. If someone's on that, you know, they understand that there's something wrong about eating all this meat and made some kind of action to better their diet. But there's still a lot of horrific things that happen in seafood harvesting, or even freshwater fish for that matter. And not to mention, fish are sentient beings. They can see, they can feel pain. Okay, did you guys hear a ding right now? Jerry Goodwin, thanks for your super chat tip. And in my headphones, I definitely heard a ding. Oh, you know what's coming? You know what I think is going on? Let's see. Let me check this out. I think I may have figured it out. Thanks, Jerry, for your super chat tip. You gave me an idea here. Let me check something out here. Let me send... Okay, did you guys hear anything here? I cranked up their audio as much as I could here. Let's see. Let me try it one more time. Tell me if you guys hear anything here. Hang on, let me check out the properties really quick here. I have an idea what might be going on. Let's see. No. Aha. I have an idea. Let me check this out. I have an idea. I did make a tweak today. I was having some computer issues. Let's see. 1 second, guys. I think I have an idea here. Multi-output device. Okay, let me check one more thing here. Oops. I have an idea. Sorry, but you know, you never know when the inspiration will strike. Okay. All right, now let me try this. All right, did you hear that?
This is a test donation for $8.
Did you hear that? Try it again.
This is a test donation
Yay!
for $60.
I figured it out. I figured it out. Technology. Okay, I forgot. I did change an audio setting earlier today, and I didn't think that would do that. All right, so now if anyone leaves a text to speech, let me put the link back in here if you want to try that. If you want to leave a super chat comment that gets translated to speech, here is the link. I did my tech troubleshooting live here, man. I'm pretty crazy. All right. Oops. All right, so let me save these settings here. Let's see. Save settings. Okay. All right. All right, so anyway, we'll see how it all works out here. I'm just glad I figured that out. Whew. Yeah, Angie's right, man. My brain is just kind of fried. I've been doing so much troubleshooting over different things, like just getting Streamlabs OBS to work. I had to jump through a bunch of hoops to get it all working. It wasn't seeing my webcams at first. It wasn't seeing, like when I show you stuff in the web browser, it wasn't seeing that, and it was difficult to figure out what's going on. So anyway, now I have it hooked up, and now I can do the stuff Vegan Gains does, more or less. Let's see. Jerry, have I ever listened to Bruce Cockburn out of Canada? Just curious. Doesn't ring a bell. What kind of music roughly would Bruce Cockburn be like? Yeah, it's Vegan Tech Fog, you know? Ooh, what was that? I just heard something. First again, Ralph Roberts, first to get the thanks for the super chat tip there, Ralph. So yeah, thank you so much, and you got it. Yeah, you heard it there. You guys heard that, right? Did you let me know you guys heard him say that? First again. Let me see. It'll take a second, maybe. Let's see. Let me see what you guys say here. Hopefully it's working. You heard it? Yay! Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. And yeah, I don't know what happened to the ding, but maybe the text to speech doesn't have a ding. Maybe that's what's going on, you know? I'm still figuring this out. I'll go back and figure out what's going on. I may have done something to make the ding go off. In fact, now that I have it all working, let me see. I think let me see if I did something to make the ding disappear. Oh, I don't think there's a selected audio file. Let me, okay, now it'll be a trap beat, I think. So if anyone wants to do it again, you'll hear a crazy trap beat. So we'll see what happens. You heard a ding? Okay. I guess ding is default, but now it'll be different. Now a trap beat means it's one of the text-to-speech ones, a text-to-speech comment. But yeah, I'm having Vegan Tech Fog. That's exactly what's going on. I'm sure VD is going to make a video like, look at Ryan on Streamlabs OBS. He can't figure out why his alert box is not making a ding sound. Everyone can do that, right? And like, no, it's not that easy. You heard that trap beat? That was me testing the beat there. All right, cool. So yeah, if anyone comes back and does that, we will have yeah, Streamlabs is also a mod there too. I forgot to mention Race Lever. Well, Vegan Gains has really cool setup, and I saw this only works on PC, not Mac. You need to download some software to make it be a mod bot that can like text messages out to you guys. Like for me, I have to like just paste it in like this. Like I just sent like support HHV, and there's the Streamlabs address for our page. But the way Vegan Gains has it set up, he just has his PC running, and there's some bot program sending out messages at regular intervals or something like that. So anyway, I'm the bot there. So yeah, fear not, Race Lever, that the Streamlabs bot is really not that AI for me at least, you know, for Vegan Gains maybe so. So yeah, let Vegan Gains know. Thank you for showing me how to do this. He didn't show me, but I'm just watching what he's doing, giving me the idea to use Streamlabs instead of just regular OBS. Yeah, Uncle Walt, I'm using all Apple stuff here. Yeah. I have an old copy of Windows XP that I was running on an old Mac, but it's so old and dangerous to run. I don't really use it anymore. But yeah, all on Apple stuff here. kind of plugged into the ecosystem. I've been an Apple user before the iPhone, before they were like, popular or trendy or anything like that. I've had I was making websites on Macs, on like my what was that called, my G3 tower back in the early 90s. So Apples are vegan. And I just saw their keynote the other day. Anyone watch how they've committed? They're already using, I forgot what percent of their energy comes from completely renewable sources. Their stores, their offices, and they're committed to getting their suppliers to get on board. I thought they're going to have like a completely renewable energy business in like within 10 years or something like that. Not like 20, 30 years like other nations are trying to accomplish, or other businesses. They're going to get done this decade. So, tip my hat to them for that. Let's see, Russell, have I seen green anchors and why? I don't know what that is. And Streamlabs deleted that? Huh. Well, I'm not sure why they deleted that, but I think you can't type in all caps. I have that set up. Streamlabs has some kind of, I don't know what they call it, like troll filter. I don't know what it's called, guys. No offense. I'm not calling you one, Russell. But a lot of trolls do type in all caps. So I just checked it off. I figured out it'll capture a lot of trolls, but the unfortunate thing is cool people like Russell, it'll flag their comments too. Oh, I hear the trap beat. Whoa. That trap beat is rad. You guys hearing that? That was pretty awesome.
If you ever go traveling again when this whole pandemic is over, come up
You
to
hear this?
Canada to BCU. We'll really love it. Lots of great vegan restaurants and great hiking and camping. I live in
Yeah,
Victoria, BC, Canada.
Yeah, I'd love to go to British Columbia. Yeah, Angie and I have been pondering that for a long time, Peter. Yeah, thanks so much. Since I live on the West Coast, obviously I've been attracted to, go to British Columbia. I have some relatives I've never met before in British Columbia. On my mom's side, like some Chinese relatives that live there, like her dad, had another family before he started this. It's really weird. I don't understand it all complete, but I know I got some relatives up there. I think we have a few friends up there too. I'd like to travel through, go see go to the town of Victoria, but hang out in British Columbia and Vancouver and travel around. But yes, that's like a fantasy. I really want to go there. It looks like a great place to live, Peter. I just think for me personally, I'd have trouble with the winters. I'm used to a lot more sun. That whole darkness that begins in Northern California, goes into Oregon, Washington, British Columbia. I think psychologically it would take a toll on me, but if it wasn't for that, you'd probably see me wanting to live in that area. I really, from what I could tell, it looks amazing. And you never know, I might need to leave the United States sometimes if things keep getting worse here. It hasn't gotten better. Not to get too political or anything like that. Oh, you actually live in Victoria. That looks like an amazing place. Yeah, they call it it's still like a Mediterranean climate, just one that gets a lot of darkness in the wintertime. Come in summer for sure. Absolutely. I wouldn't think about coming in the wintertime, or else I would say, no, I could never live here or anything like that. But yeah, definitely. Sometime when it's safe to travel again, and I'll need someone to watch the cats, because, I just need someone to take care of them and all their needs. So yes, I'd love to come visit Victoria. So I remember, Peter, I'll announce it. Hopefully you're still watching, I will announce, we're going to go to Canada, and we'd love to meet you up there. So that'd be cool. Let's see, me, myself, and I. Hey, you don't have to like every vegan personality on YouTube. Yeah, if you don't like Vegan Gains, he is a very unique individual. Speaking of Canadians, Vegan Gains, if you're not into what he does, there's others. There's me, I'm like a nice, reasonable, rational, objective kind of chill dude. You got Earthling Ed, everyone's got their different way of being a vegan activist. You have vegan medical doctors, which have a whole another way of being, showing people the virtues, the morals of being vegan. So yeah, there's no one size fits all, Absolutely. That's the great thing about social media and YouTube. There's bad things about it. That's one good thing though. There's many different personalities. Oh, I heard another trap beat again. Whoa. Raw 83. Thank you, Raw 83.
Your home be filled peace and joy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donation and the the vote of of the expression of goodwill. We could use a lot of that right now. Angie was just telling me earlier today that she's kind of like saying, why are you fighting all these like racists and sexists and ageist and ableists on Facebook for? I say, I'm not really fighting with them. I'm just telling them, like, how can you say that? How can you make yourself look like you're so high and mighty and virtuous when you're saying these horrible, immoral things, So I'm just like calling them out, So, but I'm saying this thank you for the vote of just like goodwill. We could use more goodwill right now because there's so much bad will floating in the air right now. Not to sound too, mystical or something like that. So thanks, Raw83. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. Vegan Gains is controversial too. And like I said, he's a really unique individual. His brain is wired very differently from mine, from Earthling Ed's, or anyone's for that matter that I know. He's a really unique dude. So he's going to express things in a very unique way. And it's rubbed some people wrong, but he'll just tell you how he feels, and he doesn't really care if you don't like what he says. And that's cool. More power to him. He's done a fantastic job. He's got how many more hundreds of thousands of followers than I have, and he's done a lot of vegan activism, is what I'm saying. Let's see. Thanks, Uncle Walt. Yeah, that's one unique thing I bring here to YouTube. I'm one of the few that has a degree and grad school in philosophy, critical thinking. Cool. Wow, this trap beat thing is rad, man. That sounds really cool when that happens. Let's see. Let me get back here. Let's see. I'm still figuring out all the Streamlabs stuff. Cool. The all caps thing worked. Did you try, Uncle Walt? Did you try to send a text in all caps? Because I totally Streamlabs will. Oh, did Russell do it again? Let me see what Russell's comment here. Let's see, Russell. I see your question there, Russell. Yeah, you can't do all caps texts here. You just can't do it. I have Streamlabs set up to moderate that out. Oh, there it is. Saying you, Russell Harris. Please refrain from spamming caps. I don't believe you're spamming, Russell, but that's the auto-generated message that Streamlabs will chat back if you do an all caps message. So just don't do all caps, make it half caps if you must, whatever. But yeah, generally speaking, not you, Russell, but when people come here and do all caps messages like that, they're usually some like weird anti-vegan saying some evil, hateful, sexist, racist, or whatever, just something really not polite. So that's why I did that. But I tell you, the flip side is, yeah, a few legitimate comments will be filtered out. So hope I'll just train you guys to use lower caps or mixed caps. You're gonna scold the stream, Race Lover? You can scold the chat there if you want to. Oh, all right, cool. Well, cool. Thanks, Peter. Awesome. Do you know about the whole controversy with Joey Carmstrom and Anonymous for the Voices? I do now. Yeah, didn't we all? If you guys haven't watched Vegan Gains' video from I think it was 2 days ago. I mean, I've been following it from a distance. I heard Joey Carmstrom did something so that Anonymous Voiceless got called out and lost their funding. I didn't understand what was going on. Well, Vegan Gains did, and he did a pretty in-depth video about that. And assuming what he's saying is true, and it seems to be corroborated by what Anonymous for the Voiceless is saying, I think Joey shouldn't just peace out. I'm not going to talk about this anymore. I mean, if you're watching Joey, I'm not taking sides here. I just think, he should answer these questions that were put out by Richard. They seemed reasonable, the ones like how come, question since I assume you have no background in accounting, just like I don't, why was the donor calling upon you to do an audit, and why was the offer to get an actual professional, independent, third-party accounting company do the actual auditing, someone who has the actual proper background to do that, why was that declined? These things just kind of leave big question marks in my head. So I don't like having question marks in my head. Most people don't. So I think a proper answer would be warranted. It doesn't have to be defensive or attacking, but just to say, hey, here's what was going on. Speak your side of it. He did put out a video on his own page. Okay. I will check it out, Peter. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. See, I can't follow all this stuff. I'm spending all my day troubleshooting all the time. I don't have too much time for the vegan fighting going on right now. Hey, kid, you got your black Happy Healthy Vegan shirt. Awesome. Totally awesome. Yeah, let me show what we're talking about here. Okay, here we are on our store, and I'll post a link to that for this in a second. But yeah, we're pretty stocked up on tees right now, guys. So Cade Veganism got the unisex black shirt, which I wear quite often here. I believe we have them in all sizes right now: small, medium, large, extra large, and a double XL, which we don't always have in stock. So yeah, I just got a whole bunch of shirts made. I'm tired of going every couple weeks. I just had a whole bunch pressed up. We have more. It's winter time, but if you want to show off them guns that you're working on, we got these back in. I'm enjoying that. And for the ladies, we have this aubergine tank. So yeah, our store is stocked right now. And we have the tie-dyes as well. I think we just ran out of the buttons. Yeah, sold out. I got to take that down. But yeah, let me paste the link to our store here. Here's the link. Let me paste that sucker in for you guys. All right, one sec. Race, are you getting triggered by this other moderator here, this bot? Let's see. I don't know what's going on here. So, okay, Vegan Jerry said Joey responded to. Cool. I'm glad he did. You know, it's better to, when someone's like, putting questions or what's the assertions out like Richard's doing, the ones that leave a lot of questions in people's mind, you should respond, do it in a professional way. All right, I'll check out what Joey said. Who's getting triggered by your Race? The moderator, or the robot moderator, the bot moderator, or is there a person giving you? Streamlabs is getting triggered by you. I didn't know Streamlabs had consciousness. It's like, Streamlabs is kind of like a blade of grass or something like that. It doesn't have a central nervous system. It doesn't have eyes and a brain. So Streamlabs can't exactly feel pain or get triggered by you. Russell, are you a bot, Russell Harris? Because I see that you have another all caps question, which I said don't do that because I have the Streamlabs bot program to flag those, just so that we don't get a bunch of hater comments that come in typically in all caps. So don't let Streamlabs fool me, Ryan. You really think Streamlabs is sentient? There's like some dude sitting behind the screen there rather than a bot doing all this stuff, huh? Interesting. Maybe Streamlabs is sentient, or maybe they have sentient computers at Streamlabs. Not sure, but I didn't think the Streamlabs bot had a brain and central nervous system and sensory apparatus and stuff like that. No, Race Lever, bye Bobby. No, Race Lever has no fear of losing his job to a bot or anything like that. Just, the bot handles a few basic things, and one of them is to hide all caps comments. Yeah, don't eat Streamlabs, Uncle Walt, for many reasons. Don't eat Streamlabs for sure. It's probably not vegan if it were conscious and alive. That'd be awesome. I would love to see Streamlabs and Race Lever one-on-one, face off, and have some sort of duel. I'm not sure what kind of duel would be appropriate between a human and a machine bot, but we could think of one. Maybe we can set up some kind of a moderator face off, and see how Streamlabs handles, compares versus a real live human Race Lever. I think the bot would be better than Race Lever at taking down the all caps messages. But Race Lever is better at finding real trolls in real time who don't type in all caps and, ban them, time them out. It can't do that. So, there's a plus. That way Race Lever can just do what he does and not have to worry about people typing in all caps. Let the bot, I think they can peacefully coexist. They each can find their own functions and where they flourish the best, and each do that, and they stay in your own lane, right? That kind of thing. Have I seen 123 Skater's question? Thank Uncle Walt. Let's see, 123 Skater. So leave a super chat tip, guys, if I'm missing your questions here, and I'll see it for sure. We'll hear the trap music if you do it on Streamlabs in $5. Anyway, I have been high carb vegan for a year, and I got my blood tested, and my triglycerides are 217. Interesting. I say that interesting because I've had a history of having higher than average triglycerides, particularly before I went vegan. Remember, my doctors are telling me, hey, your triglycerides are high. Maybe you're drinking too much soda. This is when I was younger, like high school and stuff like that. So I'm just kind of curious. High carb vegan, like how high carb? Are you like going like really high? Like are you doing sugars? And I'm just curious like that. Like what are you doing that's really high in carbs? Are you like doing fruitarian high carb or raw till 4? I'm just kind of curious if you're doing something like that. Just curious. Again, I'm not a medical doctor. But I remember, I should look at my old blood tests from when I was fruitarian. I thought my triglycerides were a little bit higher than they are now. Not to the point where they were of concern, and they were still lower than they were when I was younger. But they were 305 and got them tested again. And we're 217. I'm just kind of interested, 123 Skater. Are you doing something that we need to know about? I'm just curious, like fruitarian or high fruit, using sugar, like drinking soda. Just kind of curious. I'm not saying any of those things are bad. I'm just kind of curious if you're getting some kind of extra boost of sugars somehow. That's my guess. Was I 100% fruitarian? No, actually I was 100% raw for a few months back in 2012. I never went 100% fruitarian by any stretch. No, Okay, and you're 15, by the way. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think 123 Skater's a troll or anything like that. I'm just curious. Yeah, just kind of tell me a typical day of eating. I'm just curious. I'd like to see that. You could do it as brief as possible. You don't have to get in every last little detail. I'm just kind of curious how much of your eating is whole food and how much might have like added sugars, and if anything, are you getting like maybe eating way too much fruit or something like that? Because I remember Fully Raw Christina, when she got a blood test early in our YouTube career, it was like probably 2013, 2014. I remember her triglycerides were really high. I forgot the number. I want to say it was over 200. I was going, whoa, and she was Fully Raw Christina, eating pretty much just raw fruit all the time. And so I'm just kind of curious. We'll see what he says there. Let's see, Ryle, John Herden. Let's see, how much ripe banana is safe to eat on a daily basis, and when's the best time to eat them? Yeah, check out my video. I've been eating roughly 8 bananas a day for 8 years. Roughly. Some days it's more, some days it's less, and some days I'll skip bananas and have oatmeal, but on like 96% of the days, I'm having around 8 bananas a day. Been doing it for 8 years, and as I've been showing you guys, my blood tests are healthy. I'm not diabetic. I'm not pre-diabetic. By any measure, like fasting glucose, hemoglobin A1C, or any other issues that might arise from eating too many bananas. So I personally like them best in the morning with my smoothies, but sometimes I'll grab a banana like I did today in the late afternoon just because I wanted a little snack. So that's my 2 cents for you. I'm not a medical doctor or anything like that, but I've done many videos showing how bananas, despite how some may say it will cause all these horrible things to you, there's no real truth to that, at least not from my personal experience and not from any like peer-reviewed evidence I've ever seen. My biggest tip is make sure your bananas are ripe. I don't ever eat them when they're green or just barely yellow. I like them with some spots on them. They're solidly yellow, let's say, not to the point where they're like falling apart. Let's see. Let's check out 123 Skater. Eats usually oatmeal, pasta, rice, fruits, vegetables, and bread. I only put sugar in my oatmeal. I try to stick whole foods mostly. That sounds pretty good. Let's see. Instead of sugar, why don't you try a whole food sweetener, like say agave? That's what I put in my oatmeals, and I haven't had any problems, like I said, with triglycerides. Oatmeal, pasta, vegetables, and bread. If you guys have any tips here for 123 Skater, that's the only thing I really see. How about potatoes? You getting potatoes in your diet too? That's a good one to have as a staple. Yeah, maple syrup too, as iBobby suggests. And raisins. Yeah, that's good. I put them in my oatmeals quite often. That's funny, Raceover. You call your lovers agave, not hey honey. Okay, white rice, but not often. Yeah, if I was having trouble, as you are, 123 Skater, I would prefer to have more brown rice than white rice. I kind of go back and forth between the two. I eat more brown rice than I eat white rice. I don't see any particular like thing that's glaring out at me here why your tries would be so high. But again, I'm not a medical doctor. But at least you got them down 100 points. I'm just kind of curious what would try this maybe 123 Skater. Next time you go in for a blood test, try this out for a week just to experiment, okay? I'm getting to report back to me because I'd like to see what the results of this for like the week before your blood test. Back off on like on the fruit. I mean, not saying eliminate it entirely, but whatever you're eating now fruit wise, I'd be curious to see what would happen if you cut it like by over half just for a week. You know, whatever you're eating now, eat like 30-40% of that and bump it up with like potatoes and stuff like that instead of the fruit. Just curious. I'm not saying fruit is bad or anything like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm just kind of curious how your blood test would change from that because it seems to me that fruit seems to raise tries more than like potatoes and rice and stuff like that. So I'm really curious. Wow, Streamlabs caught Russell Harris again in all caps. What is going on with that? Wow, interesting. Making me wonder, Russell, are you a bot? Because you're not hearing me telling you that all caps is going to get stopped and Streamlabs is telling you to refrain from all caps. Just curious. Huh. You eat potatoes every day. Cool. Well, maybe give that a shot, 123 Skater, before your next blood test. Try to just temporarily. I'm not saying give up all fruit or don't eat any for that week, but yeah, back down on the fruit for about a week or so and see what happens. Just kind of curious to see if that might affect your blood test. Maybe you're more sensitive than an average person is to higher fruit diet as far as triglyceride levels go. Just curious. Then report back to me. I would love to see what would happen. Let's see. Yeah, beans. Don't forget the beans, as Vegan Jerry says. Yeah, beans. Let's see. Who do we need to bounce race lever? Streamlabs or Russell Harris? I'm not sure. Russell, are you really here? Russell, let me know. If you're really here, say something to me, like responding that, yes, I just heard what you said or something like that, because I'm starting to wonder if you're a bot, Russell, because you haven't got the message to not do all caps. Just curious. I'm not scolding you, Russell, or making you feel bad. I just want to see if you're really a person or not. I have that curiosity. That's an honest. Oh, you think Streamlabs is Russell Harris? I would really doubt that Streamlabs is Russell Harris, Ray. So interesting hypothesis for sure. But yeah, Russell, let's see if you're really here or not. Or are you some kind of bot with a really just regular kind of sounding name, Let's see. I'm starting to feel a little hunger. How about you guys? Let's see. Come on, Russell. Say something. Say something, Russell. Let's see. AA. Can you be healthy if you never eat any vegetables but eat a lot of fruit? I wouldn't recommend that. I don't really know of any medical doctors, vegan ones at that recommend eating no vegetables and eat just fruit. But that being said, you probably could be. I'm not recommending it, but you probably could do it. Maybe it'll work long term as well. That I don't know. But why cut out a perfectly fine whole food group like, say, vegetables or rice or potatoes or beans, legumes? I mean, just eat them all. That's what's so awesome about being vegan. You have so many great foods you can eat. Well, if Russell tried to explain, at least his comment, I would see it and I would be able to view it, because a flagged comment, like I can still see it, and Race Lover should be able to see it too as a moderator. So Russell, you can still type it in. So if your cap locks is stuck, don't worry. I'll see your comment. Just type in, hey, my cap locks is broken, my bad. You know, whatever, you know, I'll see it. So we'll see what happens. Cosmic Soul, what time is it in our country? Well, we have like 5 time zones or more if you count like Hawaii, Alaska, but right now for me it's, wow, relatively early. It seems so much later than that. 7:51 p.m. Yeah, I don't think Russell's a real person, huh? I think we're all in agreement here that I don't think Russell is part of Streamlabs, Race Lover. I just think Russell is some kind of bot. Prove us wrong, Russell. I want you to be a real human. I really do. I'm holding out hope that you're a real human, but until then, I'm going to assume that you're a bot because of all the evidence that we've seen tonight. Multiple all caps posts that didn't get through, and with a message saying, don't do that, and me telling you, hey, say something to me, bro. I just heard a ding. Let's see. Oh. Okay, I guess I need to turn that off. Subscriber, when someone subscribes, it goes off right now. Let me undo that. I'm surprised I only got 1 subscriber in this time here. Global settings, let's see. All right, I don't see that. Oh, here, global type events. Subscriber, no. Okay, I turned that off. Let's see, do I have to save? Okay, well, I hit something. All right, we'll see if that does it. Russell, I see your potato question again. Let us know you're a real human, Russell, or else, you know, we might have to do something about Russell. Just let us know. If your caps are broken, Russell Harris, just let us know. It's like, what, the 5th or 6th time? I mean, it's interesting how your comments relate to what we're talking. I don't know if it's random or intended, but let us know you're a real human, Russell. Please do so. Yeah, I did it again. Russell, let us know, or else you could get blocked or something like that. So just let us know. We want to know you're really human. That's all we want to know, Russell. So comment. Again, if your all caps key is stuck, just let us know. I'll see your comment. Other people won't, but I'll see it. Sounds like an advanced bot, huh? It does, Will. That's kind of scary. If the bot actually can get context out of what we're talking about, maybe it'll start making chat posts now about bots, because we've been talking a lot about bots. Russell could just be playing probably at this point, but Russell, you don't want to risk getting blocked or banned here, okay? I don't want to do that to a otherwise, well-meaning, good-intentioned person. So just show us that you're a well-meaning, good-intentioned person, and you're fine. It could be Johnny. I don't know. I'm just kind of tripping out a little bit now. Okay, wow, Streamlabs just did it for another person too. Interesting. Let's see. Huh. Weird. Do we have another bot here? This is trippy. Anyway, let's see. Priscilla, what was your question there? About how is it being Q vegan? Let us know about that. Hey, Race Lover, do you see the comments from this A-Frames person? And if so, what should we do about them? Should we block them? Time out? What do you think, Race? The reason I'm asking Race, I think he's the only person that can see what's going on here. Oh, Bobby, you got caught by the bot thing, huh? By doing all caps. Wow. Okay, anyway. All right. All right. No more bot chat, guys. Let's kind of move on from the bot here. God, I know you guys are going to be so entertained by the all caps functionality here. Yeah, it is getting kind of trippy, Jaden. I have to agree with you. Take this Streamlabs. Yeah, I can't get Race Lover. Grow facial bro. Yeah, I can grow facial hair, but it doesn't look good on me. I have thin Chinese facial hair, and it's all kind of gray now too, which makes me look much older than my 53 years of age. Cosmic Soul, thoughts on branch chain amino acids and BCAAs, branch chain amino acids pre-workout. I do them sometimes. I think my belief is they probably have their most effective, best use for people who are really trying to get strong or put on some mass, bodybuilders or strongman type dudes. Probably not necessary for what I'm doing, just trying to have, some more strength for basketball athleticism. But I'll do them once in a while. In fact, today I had some branch chain amino acids before my workout, and then I had my, full-on banana smoothie with clean green protein after the workout. But I don't do it every week, even maybe once every week or two or something like that. And I didn't do it for months. I just got a new free little bottle of it because I was like Clean Machine's like top performer last month. I wasn't even doing anything. I guess maybe the other people aren't doing anything at all. But anyway, I got one sent to me for free. So I'm like, oh cool, I like it. It tastes like fruit punch. Yeah, man, I still do about 8-ish bananas in the morning. Depends like how big the bananas are and how hungry I am. But yeah, I'm still doing that most every day. Yeah, today was no exception. Let's see, Edwin, height and weight. I'm 6'4.5", and when I weigh myself in the mornings, the past like 4 or 5 times over the past month or two, I've weighed 193 pounds. And my blood sugar, yeah, I've been putting pictures on, I've been showing images of all my blood tests from the past 7 years, doing fine, not pre-diabetic, not diabetic, perfect fasting glucose, hemoglobin A1C. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with me eating this way, particularly with the bananas every morning. Hey, Jennifer Mobley, what is up? True character, is this Happy Healthy Streamlabs? No, it's just Happy Healthy Vegan, and Streamlabs is all it's doing really is like the main thing it's been doing the past few minutes is blocking comments that come in all caps. It was just an option I checked. I don't know why you guys are messing with it for. I just don't want you guys are in it. I just don't want these anti-vegan people coming here shouting all this hateful crap in all caps. That was the intention. I didn't know you guys were gonna get all like kind of like trippy about it or anything like that. Mid-bug Jeep over the bloating stage? I don't know what you're talking about there. What are you doing that would cause you to bloat? Just from going vegan? I've not heard that as a feature of going vegan, an initial bloating stage. Hey, Don Jackson. Hey, thanks so much for the super chat tip there, Don. Much appreciated. Did you guys hear the ding that time? I heard it that time. And not even a question for me, Don, just a happy face. Well, thank you. Thank you for being so generous there and just expressing some good, positive vibes there, Don. Much appreciated. Let me get some water here. Who's my greatest of all time in basketball? I don't have a greatest of all time. I mean, I enjoy watching all these players. I mean, I think watching like say Michael Jordan's game is there's more finesse and beauty in it. LeBron's got a little bit more just like muscle in his game. Not as pretty, but it's pretty watching that 35-year-old man slam dunk all year. Kobe's got to be in that conversation too, I believe. I don't know if there's a greatest of all time. It's hard to compare players from different eras. The game is different. It really is, especially comparing people from different eras at different positions too. Like, how do you compare like a power forward, like what LeBron kind of really looks like physically, to like a guard like Kobe or Michael Jordan? It's hard. It's a different game. How do you compare a center to a point guard? So I just appreciate them. Definitely Michael Jordan, the best of his era. I would say, in my opinion, Kobe was the best of the era after that, and then the torch got passed on to LeBron. And I gotta say, it's not the greatest of all time, but if you watch the Lakers anytime this year, you'll see that Anthony Davis, he might be the better player of the two right now as far as points per night. Yeah, LeBron's playing point guard and led the league in assists, which is crazy. He's so late in career switched positions like that. But anyway, Lakers have a good team. Let's see. What did I miss there as I was rambling? You guys are still tripping on the all caps, Bobby and stuff. There's nothing just to gain from typing in all caps, unless you like to see Streamlabs get mad at you or something like that. I guess I could turn that message off if that's what fascinating you guys or something like that. I'll figure it out. But yeah, it's just I thought it's something that would help the stream, not make it trippier. Let's see, Priscilla, what's it like being a vegan? Just thinking about becoming one. Well, awesome. I mean, it's really no different, Priscilla. I mean, at least now, yeah, maybe 10. It was harder 10 years ago. It's definitely harder 20 years ago, but it's just so simple and easy now. It's there's nothing weird at all about being vegan. I mean, it's just easy to go to the supermarket and find plants, as you are already doing as a non-vegan. I'm sure you're eating lots of plants. Just get more of them. If you like potatoes and whatever, spinach, get more potatoes and spinach, get more beans. And if you want to get some fancy processed vegan foods like a Beyond Burger or whatever, you can get that too. Vegan cheeses, there's really good vegan cheeses now too. So it's really not that different. It's just really kind of normal and easy. It's easier than ever to be vegan right now. All right, hang on. I'm gonna have to go fix something here. Oh, someone left a chat there. Let me check out my bot settings here. Let's see. I don't want to miss it here, so let's see. All right, Ralph Roberts. Please give me a long list of movies to watch. Okay, thanks for your super chat tip there, Ralph. And let's get a good. Here's a good list to get you started here. Cowspiracy shows the environmental devastation that animal agriculture, particularly cow agriculture, is causing our planet. What the Health shows the devastation that we're wrecking ourselves individually and on a larger national and global scale from eating too many animal products and not being vegan. There's Game Changers, so you can see that all these elite athletes who eat plants, plant-based and vegans, and they're not held back by that diet. Let's see, Forks Over Knives. That'll get you started right there, hopefully. And let's see, Uncle Walt. No, I have not seen The Boys. All right, if anyone wants to come here and say that they're eating animal products, we'll just boot your ass, put your time out, whatever it is. That's just totally stupid. Oh, what are we supposed to do? Oh, really? Who cares? Who cares? We don't really care. So yeah, all those movies, Priscilla, those are cool if you want to see vegan movies. As far as movies I like, let's see. I mean, I've talked about movies before. I don't know what you're looking for, non-vegan movies or what? Let's see, Produce on Pills, good question. Should YouTube demonetize mukbangs? Is it dangerous behavior? That I don't know. Is it dangerous or not? Let's see, 1 second here. I don't know. I mean, you don't have to grossly overeat on mukbangs. I've done a few mukbangs over the years and they were all, I think responsible. I wasn't eating for 10 people or 5 people or anything like that. That's a good question. YouTube's gonna have to answer that. Is that something that's advertiser friendly? Do advertisers want to be associated with some guy eating food for 5-10 people? I don't know. That's something YouTube should work out. I guess they have. They're leaving them to be, so I guess it's cool. Yeah, I don't have a really strong opinion on them. I don't encourage people encourage unhealthy behaviors and eating like, you know, the amount of 10 people, you know, probably not the best thing, but it depends on the mukbang. Yeah, it depends on how you do it. Some people do it just fine, and it's totally cool. You know, Mommy Tang, you know, she's awesome. You know, I've never really seen her eat some outrageous, crazy amount or anything like that. Yeah, race lever, good point here. You're getting all serious. Yeah, overeating in general is unwise, vegan or not. 100%. Yeah, you nailed it there, race lever. Just to get back to some seriousness here finally. Yes, totally true. Mukbang is often extremism, Tommy, but it doesn't have to be. I think Mommy Tang does it in a responsible manner, eats a reasonable portion, just hanging out with Mommy Tang while she eats. You know, it's not like, wow, look at her eat all that food for like 5-10 people. All right, doing some moderating of my own here. What is mukbang by Bobby? It's other videos where it's a Korean word. I forgot what it meant. It's something about eating, but it's videos typically where someone has a decently large amount of food. Sometimes it's an outrageously large amount of food, and sometimes it's just a perfectly reasonable amount of food, but often it's larger than average. And they sit down and eat it and talk to you and eat it and talk to you. Yeah, one bite at a time, basically. How do I keep my hair to be so magnificent? It's all right. It's doing okay for age 53. I don't really do anything all that special. Just, you know, shampooing, conditioning, that sort of thing. You know, it gets really dried out if I don't cut it for like several months. You'll see all these split ends. And that's when the anti-vegans will find these videos about me. Look at Ryan's hair. It looks so horrible. It's because he's vegan. It's like, no, I haven't like cut my hair in like 5-6 months and the ends get dried. It happened to me before I went vegan. It still happens now. Leave me alone. Yeah, I'm 53. Don't age shame me. You know, I think I'm doing just fine hair-wise for my age. So, yeah. That's funny, Johnny. Edwin, why? Who introduced me to veganism? I don't think any one person did. And why is the late start to it? Not sure what you're talking about there. I mean, I started in my 40s. Just start whenever. I mean, I wish I started earlier, but you know, I'm you know, you can't change the past or anything like that. Let's see. Long live Stilo. Let's see. Actually, I need to follow up. Thanks for reminding me. Do I believe that vegans will be the majority by the end of the century, given how deep animal exploitation is embedded in our world? Yes, I'm actually. Thanks for reminding. I need to set up a phone conference with a person I'm working with from here. It's someone family from the live stream chats that knows how to do some modeling and Excel. So yeah, I saw his or her numbers. I assume it's a he, and I saw what they projected. So we made some, we made some estimates on when this would occur. When will vegans be in the majority? Meaning over 50%, you know, 50.001%, whatever, and higher. So we have some estimations on this. So I need to get back with this person. I'll send an email tonight and try to set up a chat for tomorrow, and I'll try to make a video next week. When will vegans be in the majority? Because we have some calculations that he made basically. But I helped with the data, tried to find some good starting points, like how many vegans are there now, and how many were there say several years ago, and what was that rate of growth, and try to make models based on those numbers there. JL, am I on every night or which nights? It's kind of random, JL. I don't have a set time. I don't even know. Does Vegan Gains, it seems to be on every day now. I just kind of come on when I can, when I find a gap in my schedule that allows me to come on. I was only doing like one live stream a week for the longest time, but now I'm trying to up it to like 3 times. You know, sometimes that means 2 a week, sometimes it means 4 a week, and I'm trying to find some different times. Instead of coming on at the same time, like nowish, I'll try to come on like 5-6 hours earlier, so I can get people in Europe who are fast asleep right now or waking up really early. So yeah, it kind of varies. Roughly 3 times a week now. I enjoy this. I enjoy live. I've been live streaming forever, guys. I don't know when I started, but 2016 or something like that. You know, I've been going pretty consistently. So anyway, Kay, I just watched the video. We have some numbers that calculate roughly what percent of the population is vegan, and we'll be looking at the United States in our data rather than the whole world. So yeah, you can estimate. You can do models and projection. It's perfectly, this is well known in mathematics and statistics. This is done all the time in science. I just, kind of out of touch with the software now because they didn't have software like this when I was in college. So I want someone who's better at it than I am. I probably could have hacked it, but it would have taken like 100 times longer to do it. Just get someone that knows what they're doing, bang it out like that. I just helped them gather the data sources. So anyway, K, no, nope. Priscilla, we're in California. Yeah, it's tough to estimate race lever for sure, but we're going to try our best. We're just going to make, we're going to say how we got these numbers, where they came from. They came from reliable sources, and from there project outward into the future, and see where we land. When will we have over 50% of Americans vegan at the rates of growth that we're experiencing now, and will that rate change over time? It'll be tough, but we're gonna try our best. That's why it's called an estimation. It's a model. They're not perfectly accurate, but they're based on they're just not like picking numbers out of a hat or anything like that. They're based on reality. Yeah, it's interesting to try. Just give it a shot. Why not? Let's have some fun with it and try to make it as accurate as we possibly can. So yeah, thanks for reminding me. I need to get in touch with my modeler, my person crunching the numbers, and I'll email him when we get off here and schedule a time to chat tomorrow and make sure I got all the data right and make a video about it. Okay, thanks iBobby for getting Priscilla's question here. What are good foods to start with when going vegan? I see some people giving some tips here. Okay, I don't want to plug our book or anything like that, but Keep It Carb Baby has lots of ideas for you. I'll show it to you at the end here. The ebook's on sale. Just basically find some good staple foods that you can make day in and day out. So like I said, you don't have to think about it every day. Like every day shouldn't be this crazy new adventure that's difficult. Like, I don't know what to eat. I have to make all these weird recipes that are difficult. Find some staple foods. Like for instance, for me, bananas. I have those most mornings as a smoothie. If I don't want that, make oatmeal. I mean, these are foods that people have even if they're not vegan. An oatmeal, just put in agave instead of honey if that's what you were doing before. It's there's some good staple stuff. Staple foods, things that have most every meal, like for at lunch or dinner, are your basic food groups, like the legumes, all manner of beans. It could be something like black beans, pinto beans. Or it could be more exotic beans like mung beans. We'll have, with our Indian dishes or lentils. All manners of beans, legumes are your friends. Starches like, potatoes, sweet potatoes, buy all different kinds of potatoes, little cute ones, little red and purple ones, big russet ones, sweet potatoes, rice. White rice, brown rice, wild rice. I try to eat more brown than I do white. But rices, grains, all manners of grains again, like all manners of legumes. For grains, quinoa. What other some good grains there? You guys can help me out with that. Just I guess oats and stuff like that are grains too, and fruits and veggies. So yeah, that's kind of the basics there. Yep. Rather than focusing on like say Beyond Burgers or processed packaged foods like that, focus on whole food plants. And calorically dense ones, make sure you get enough calories. All the stuff I just mentioned there, the starches, the grains, the legumes, nice, good, packed with calories. Legumes will get some extra protein there too. So yeah, basic stuff like that. I see lots of great advice here in the comments. Yikes! That's my canteen here, guys. Yeah, I agree with Race Lover there about Uncle Walt. Uncle Walt must fulfill the prophecy and must go vegan. The world will not be right. The universe will not be right until Uncle Walt goes vegan. There's something almost right with the universe right now, and that one missing piece, I think, could be Uncle Walt and his not going fully vegan. So let's see if Uncle Walt will go vegan and all will be good in the universe or the matrix that we're in. Who knows what we're in? Let's see. Have I tried Amy's brand organic soup? I might have, Walt. I'm fortunate. I'm going to have Angie's instead of Amy's soup tonight. But yeah, you get that stuff. If you want to just have it pre-made for you, I'm sure that's fine. I've had some of her stuff before. Why hasn't Vegan Gains been a guest? That's a good question, Ralph. Does he guest on other people's live streams, guys? I thought I saw him guest on someone else's. Let me know. If so, I'll reach out to Richard. I know when I come on, he's probably long gone. It's like, nighttime for him. Plus, he usually live streams nearly every day now, from what I can tell. So he might not want to spend another large chunk of time live streaming when he could be working on his own videos. So let me know. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having Richard on at all. Let's see. Uncle Walt saying, Race Lever, tell Ryan what you would do if I go vegan. Oh, I didn't see that. What will Race Lever do if Uncle Walt goes vegan? I'd love to see that. He was on Vegan Zombie. Okay, I'll put the message out to see if Richard has the time to come on. Seems like he's working all the time. One of the hardest working vegan YouTubers I see out there. Let's see. Okay. Uncle Walt, come to the dark side. There's no dark side of this, guys. All right, hang on one second here. Okay. All right. All right, we're giving tips there. Yeah, some grapefruit tea. Yeah, regular bananas. That's what I have almost every day. That's why I made my video. I've had 8 bananas a year for eight bananas a day for about 8 years, and nothing bad is happening to me. Yeah. Yeah, Produce Not Pills. Whatever Vegan Gains wants to do regarding that, that's cool. That's his trip, That's, path he's cool with. I'm not going to say anything bad about it. Just not our path. Let's see. Priscilla, why do you in general choose bananas to eat most in the morning? I just think for me, it's what my body wants in the morning, particularly after doing some kind of physical activity, a workout, a run, playing basketball. You burnt a lot of carbohydrates, doing those sorts of things. And I just want to come back and have my smoothie, put an appropriate amount of bananas, finish it off with some extra fruit like strawberries or blueberries on top, and put in a scoop or half scoop of the Clean Machine Green protein that I use, especially after workouts. I won't put that in if I didn't do anything hardcore. If I just, didn't have a workout that day, I probably won't put any in, unless I really had a hard one the day before. So that's it. I just love them in my smoothies. It's like, the perfect base for a smoothie. You can put other stuff in with them, like I said, but they're just, my body's craving that in the mornings. Yeah, I think I get lots of variety Proton pills because that's my morning. That's just bananas in the morning. Then after that, the whole world of like whole food plants is my options there. Angie's making a big soup. It's on the stove right now. A bunch of different things in there. Totally different from what we had for lunch. We had some ramen for lunch. It's every day's different. Yeah, it's not like we just eat the same foods every day. We eat a pretty diverse range of foods, I think. Yeah, sure. We'll have someone might say we eat a lot of grains, but we eat all different kinds of grains. Like, yeah, should we have wild rice? Should we have brown rice? And what kind of brown? California brown, Indian basmati, or should we have a different kind of grain? Like a quinoa or something like that. So yeah. Yeah, Ralph, I agree with you, Ralph. Yeah, it's Richard's choice. If he wants to do that, it's totally his choice. I'm not going to pass any judgment. Yeah, it's just not everyone's path, like I said, But I'm not going to say someone's wrong or bad because their path is different from mine. I'm not that, kind of person. Race Lever, yeah, vegans don't eat animals. Whoever was asking a question that needed that answer, I will agree with what Race Lever is saying there. Vegans don't eat animals, and we don't eat animal products as well. Is meat made from plants considered vegan? Yeah, as long as there's no animal products in it, Priscilla. It's, I mean, there are some manufacturers that still to this day will make some kind of veggie patty that has like some bits of egg or cheese in the ingredients, and yeah, then therefore that's not vegan. But most are getting the clue that, why would they want to turn off the vastly, rapidly growing vegan food market? So yeah, read the ingredients. But yeah, if you get like say a Beyond Burger, not promoting them or anything like that, yeah, fully vegan, made 100% out of plants, pea protein. Yeah, there's no killing a sentient being, as Ray's ever put it there. Yeah, it's vegan, even though it may look sort of like meat, and smell a little bit like meat and have the macronutrient profile that of meat, and they did that intentionally. Still not meat, because they didn't have to kill sentient cows to produce Beyond Meat or Beyond Burgers. ABC, I don't know if I understand that question there about bananas. It's interesting. It's funny, making me giggle a little bit. Oh, thanks, Darlene. I just love bananas. um, let's see, Windwalker. What would happen to all the animals if we all go vegan tomorrow? I call that the vegan rapture. I'm not saying you are, but it's an argument that a lot of anti-vegans have given, like Joe Rogan. Like, what would happen if everyone went vegan tomorrow, and what happened to all animals? It's never going to happen like that unless like God came down from heaven and zapped everyone's brain. You should all go vegan, and there's a vegan rapture. Barring something as crazy far-fetched as that, it happens eventually, like a rate of like maybe 2% more people become vegan every few years. So therefore, the animals that are bred to existence by the animal agriculture industry will slowly, if there's less demand for their product, they'll cut the amount of animals they breed in existence down and down and down. That's how it'll happen. It's not going to be, we're just going to send 1 billion animals out into the world. It won't be like that. I mean, they're profit driven. So if they're seeing less demand for their products, they will produce fewer of their products, and that entails fewer animals being bred into existence for slaughter. So there would never be like billions of animals released out suddenly. I can't imagine any scenario unless like divine intervention or aliens from outer space coming and zapping all our brains to go vegan. If they have the technology to do that, they probably have some way to deal with the billions of animals that are bred into existence. But that's what I call the vegan rapture. I made that up because it's like a rapture or something like that. It would never happen. It would happen over time, gradually, as all changes in food preferences happen. Yeah, you have a good point, Race. It could happen quicker than sooner, but again, it wouldn't happen overnight, and it wouldn't happen even over a year. At the best, it could maybe happen over a decade, and then still, there's plenty of time to adjust. There would never be a period where millions or billions of animals would be factory farm animals would have to set free. It just wouldn't happen that way. The adjustments would happen. There would never be a rapture like that. Yeah. Instead of happening on decades, it could happen in less than a decade, but not much quicker than that, I don't think. I would hope it would be quicker. Even if it happened over 3 or 4 years, I would still provide time for the adjustment. Exile. I'm not an a-hole. I can't see everyone's question. There's over 100 people. If you want to make sure I see your question, you can feel free to leave a super chat tip. But I answered the blood type question earlier. You probably weren't on it, and no biggie. I really don't know what my blood type is. I've had my blood tested like how many times over the past 7 years? A bunch. You guys know what, 5, 6 times? But never in these blood labs do they tell you your blood type. So I really have no idea what my blood type is, and I really don't care. I'm not a doctor, and my blood type has no relevance on anything as far as diet goes. Yeah, there's a blood type diet which has been debunked, and since someone brought that up earlier, I'm gonna make a point to read more about that and sort through that nonsense of blood eating for your blood type. So let's see what is going on here. Let me get one more sip, and I'll be going pretty soon. I see I've been on over 2 hours, which is kind of like my limit on time. I got to go back and rejoin my great family here, Angie, and we'll have a soup soon. Yeah, race lover. Yeah, yeah, we're in a bad situation created by animal agriculture and carnism, and the sooner, the quicker people can wake up and understand that, and super important, and change their ways in a drastic, meaningful way, the better off we will all be. I'm a paid actor from the World Health Organization promoting the vegan death diet. What is that? Paid actor? What do you mean? So you're saying I'm not a vegan or anything like that, or I'm just doing this because I get some kind of funding from the World Health Organization? And how is it a vegan death diet? Because your diet entails, assuming you're not vegan, breeding into existence 80 billion animals every year to be slaughtered so you can continue destroying the planet. So how is my diet a death diet when your diet entails the death of 80 billion animals for slaughter, and then the other killing that happens as a byproduct of that, like what are those called, the combine harvesters and such. So how is eating plants, which are fed to all these animals, by the way, too, how is human eating plants the death diet? That is crazy. I didn't know the World Health the WHO sent checks or money of some kind to vegan influencers. I've never heard of that. That'd be awesome. You know, I'd be tripped out if I saw that happen. But yeah, I'm not an actor of any kind whatsoever. I'm a legit 10-year vegan, just barely getting by here. I'm not like getting rich off the vegan YouTube or whatever the heck this is or anything like that. Far from it. There's many more lucrative avenues I can pursue right now and could have been pursuing all these years. But yeah, Uncle Walt, sign me up. If the World Health Organization is sending out like stipends to vegans to produce content, I'd be interested in checking that out. It's not like, you know, that would influence what I'm saying or doing. I'm still going to say the same thing I've been saying regardless. But interesting. I like that. That's a great accusation there. Paid actor by the World Health Organization promoting the vegan death diet. You got a pretty active imagination there, buddy. That's pretty cool. I've never heard that one before. I'll give you some originality points on that one, and it made me chuckle. Hey, Alana Founder, Australia, awesome, cool. I think you're our first Australian, at least the first person said they're from Australia today. Jaden, what's an ideal macro split, like carbs, protein, fat? I don't measure my stuff out, you know. I'm guessing, you know, just because I kind of have a pretty good sense of the macronutrient ratios of the different foods I eat. I'm going to say roughly 70% carbohydrates, and, you know, the other, you know, 30%, you know, split up relatively evenly between fat and protein, something like that, you know. Probably a little more fat than the protein, but yeah, probably, you know, 70% carbohydrate, something in that ballpark. And, you know, that's on average. I'm sure some days it's higher, some days it's lower. It's not like an 80-10-10 macro. I'm probably 70-ish% carbohydrate, because that's kind of, if you look at what, you know, most plants are, they're high in carbohydrates. It's not like I'm intentionally trying to do that. Like I said, I eat nuts and seeds pretty much every day, avocados many days of the week. I'm not afraid of fats whatsoever. Oh, someone didn't like my answer. He said that's what an actor would say. Well, that's cool. If any of you guys think I'm a paid actor, getting paid by the World Health Organization or any group whatsoever to promote this crazy vegan diet, I'd like to see what evidence you have. Please show me. I can't imagine what kind of crap that you'll be making up or something like that. Thanks, Alana. Thank you. You know, I think I'm doing all right for my age and everything. And 10 years vegan. A lot of people told me when I was 5 years vegan, wait till you hit 7 years, 8 years, God forbid 10 years, you'll be next to dead by then. And like, nope, I'm still doing good. You know, Jaden, it's okay. I'm glad you like my answer. Curious, what do you think your macronutrient ratio is, Jaden? Just curious if you have any kind of like good guess like I had on mine. Sunny, yeah, I really don't know how being vegan affects your COVID infection rate, and if so, like severity of symptoms. I really don't know. I don't really know too many people that got it, and so I really don't know. I haven't seen any data. I don't think there's any studies are analyzing that difference. I will say there are plenty of peer-reviewed studies, solid ones, not just like pseudoscience, that show getting vitamin D is really important. And so that's why, sunlight is good, especially now that it's getting winter here in the northern hemisphere. And if you don't have good sunlight where you're at, vitamin D supplements, this might be a good year for you to get into them. No, Professor, I haven't done it yet. Just trying to figure out if I'm going to go to a ballot box or mail it in or whatever. But I got to get on that pretty soon. Just been so busy troubleshooting technology all week. Thanks, Jail. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I'm an honest vegan. I really am vegan. I'm not. Some anti-vegans say I'm not vegan. I'm lying about it so I can get rich. Nope. If you saw my tax returns, you would laugh. I'm not doing this to get rich. I'm not. I'm just eating meat and making crap up. They say that's it's nope. I'm really truly vegan. Been vegan 10 years. And what else do you say there? I try to express myself well, and no one is paying me to say any of this stuff. It's like, apart from like, deals I might have, like affiliate links, something like that, they don't tell me what to say, just anything like that. I mean, I sell our t-shirts. No, there's no organization say, hey, Ryan, here's some funding or whatever, and go out and secretly promote veganism or whatever. That's just a crazy fantasy. Like, why would I need to do that? Why wouldn't I believe in the cause so much that this is what I chose to do? You don't say I have that ability. I don't have that kind of willpower or desire to make this like, one of my big life's efforts beyond like, our art and music. I mean, it's a really important thing for me to not have animals die needlessly and not destroy our planet, as Race Lover and I are talking about here, bringing on needless pandemics because of the world's addiction to meat. I mean, there's so many reasons to be vegan and to sound the alarm bells. I mean, I don't need anyone to pay me. I just want to get the word out there as much as possible. So anyway, thanks, Jaden. Okay, Alana, I will tell Angie that you enjoy her Animal Friends video. She's really been torn, like, how should she make some more videos, or should she just work a couple hours a day at least on finishing her book? So that's, if you're gonna see, you'll probably see fewer videos from her until she finishes her book and we get it out to you guys. So I will tell her, though, you're a friend, a fan of the Angie's Animal Friends videos. All right, guys, I'm going to get going pretty soon. If you have any last-minute real questions for me, besides these crazy World Health Organization, paycheck accusation, lying, fake vegan things, I will answer your questions. I will say thanks for sure, Race, for moderating. You don't have to worry about your job or anything like that. It's like a job. Yeah, we don't have a pay system for Race, but I appreciate all of your help here, Race. And don't worry, Streamlabs bot will not take your place. No human or bot could take the place of Race Lover. Jam5, I do notice you, Jam5. Okay. But yeah, no all caps. Streamlabs doesn't like that. Oh, Russell is a real person. How much money do I get and why? Well, I mean, I just make money through like, AdSense videos. I mean, the AdSense on our YouTube videos, selling shirts and books to you guys. A few affiliate deals we have, and multiple streams of income come through our music as well. That's basically it there. Why? Because that's what we do. All right, Jen, I don't have time right now. Jen, I've been on 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 28 seconds. So I need to go join back with Angie and have some dinner. But look for me next time, and we'll have a little discussion here on this live stream chat. And if I find you to have some good points, valid points for debating, we'll debate you. All right, so just remember to come back on a future time, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you'll know when the next ones are. Like I said, I'm trying to do these live streams 3 times a week on average, so I'll be back again, Jen. So come back and we could talk about it, and we'll see if we'll do a live debate with you guys. How, if you're an ex-vegan and you want to debate it, I assume you're taking the position this. Tell me if I'm right on this, Jen. The vegan diet is inherently nutritionally inadequate and will wreck a person's health over time. Is that the point you're taking, that vegan diets are nutritionally adequate and will wreck your health over time? Well, so we'll see if Jen responds to that. If that's your point, you know, that's cool. That's something we can definitely debate about if that's the proposition that you would like to analyze. And I'm sure what you're going to do is veganism causes cancer and heart disease. I'd love to see your peer-reviewed studies and that show that, not just cherry-picked ones, but like the scientific consensus of peer-reviewed studies that say that. But then again, veganism isn't about, you know, what the peer-reviewed studies say. At its core, it's a moral, ethical stance, a choice that a person makes to not kill animals for their food, clothing, or any other purpose. So, and it just so happens that the scientific studies show that vegan diets are actually beneficial for avoiding the leading causes of death, and that involves those that you're talking about there, as far as all-cause mortality and mortality in those diseases. Can't say it reverses them or not. There's up to debate for that, but it does reduce mortality. So I'd like to see your peer-reviewed studies. But if that's your main reason why you're not vegan is because you saw some study somewhere that says that, okay, fine with you. I'm not here to debate the science with you if that's what you want to talk about. Let's just talk about why you quit being vegan. Is because you saw a study, or are you going to take the proposition that something went wrong when you're vegan and you're going to blame all vegans for your failure? That's probably it, huh, Jen? Anyway, guys, yeah, Planet Patrol raises a good point. If I was here for views, why would I be messing with vegan? If I really wanted to get rich off doing what this is, whatever this is, influencing on social media, why go for vegan, right? You know, it's so much easier to go for some kind of meat eating thing, like a paleo diet or something like that. Snackageddon, Jaden. Yeah, we have some snacks lined up for Snackageddon. So I just got to go see what we all got. We got another box or two from some other food snack companies. So yeah, we will do a Snackageddon. So anyway, you guys are asking more questions, but I really got to get going. But you guys have good questions here. So yeah, I've been on almost 2.5 hours. I gotta go. So when will my next video or live stream be? I don't. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have time and not waste all my time troubleshooting technology as I have been doing for the past week basically. So anyway, guys, thanks so much. Thank you, Race Lover, and thanks to everyone for supporting our channel through say super chat donations or buying our merch on our website, and or just simply watching our videos and enjoying and appreciating what we do and commenting and coming to these live streams and everything. It means the world to us that, you know, people are, you know, we're creating community with you guys here. That's what it's all about. You know, that's how you bring change, about getting information out and getting a community together. All right, guys. So thank you so much. Yeah, I guess that's it, guys. I'm hungry, guys. I had that little snack before I came on. All right, guys. So much love to you guys, and I will see you guys soon. All right. Bye-bye. Peace out.